guys, and welcome to Midgardia RPG. My name is Hikaru, and for the first time, we have cameras. Hey,
Okay.
hi guys. My camera is shit, so I'm not going to move my hand, or else it's just going to be a blur. This
We're
is our
gonna
first.
try and fix that. Christmas is in a month. We'll fix it.
Yeah, my
Mhm.
camera's so old it doesn't have like 16 by 9. This is Dungeon of the Mad Mage, our new campaign, and I have these players with me today.
What order are we doing this in?
Show us first.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
let's go in order on the layout. So
Oh,
Garm,
fuck.
Yeah, I
Seal,
don't know what the
Slideshow.
layout is.
Yeah, I don't.
on
It's
the street.
I'm gonna say who's after me, which doesn't help the rest of you. I'll call it. Hi, I'm Garmbreak1. I'll be playing Realm Mimic. I have a last name. I don't remember it right now. I think it starts with an S. I am a human warlock, and well, you'll see. Let's go with that. Zia.
Hi, I'm Zio. I am playing Elrune Zinashe. She is an inquisitive rogue drow.
Pie.
Way to go, Garm. You were supposed to tell me when to go.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Pi. I'm playing Omitra. Omitra Cottery. If you get the reference, good job. I'll give you internet points. I am playing a Sorkalok, and I'm not even sorry for screwing up my DM's plans. I've done it so much already.
Oh man.
Show.
Love you.
One person left.
Yes. Hi, I'm Sho, and I'm playing Tethrin Aster, a College of Masks bard winged tiefling.
All right. So that's everyone. How much do you four know?
Oh
About-
man,
I'm a genius.
I watch Jeopardy once in a while.
Know about
Right.
what?
I watch Rick and Morty.
When
Waterdeep.
It's deep underwater.
Do you mean
Actually,
our characters
no.
or our players? Or the players?
I know nothing.
General. Okay. Waterdeep is one of the main cities of Faerun.
What's
It
that?
is called Waterdeep. Faerun is the setting we're in. Faerun is the name of the world.
Forgotten Realms.
Yeah. Forgotten Realms.
Yep.
But
I-
Faerun is the name of
I never remember either.
Waterdeep is called Waterdeep because it actually has a very deep harbor, which makes it great for
Water.
that thing,
Ships?
ships. Yes.
that thing, very
Its
eloquent.
port is very famous, and there's a lot of people here, but one of the other reasons Waterdeep is so interesting for travelers is the yawning portal.
I want to yawn now. I'm trying so hard not to.
God damn you, Corey!
I gave into it.
It's
Me
not
too. Embrace
my
it.
fault. It's called the yawning portal.
It's your fault.
Most
The
people
yawning-
would call it your mouth.
I didn't yawn. I just look. I didn't name the place. It's called the yawning portal because it has a huge hole.
Tell
You
us
don't
about the
say.
hole.
The huge hole.
The yawning portal was constructed around a large, I think you could call it a well, though it's pretty wide. I think it's 30 feet wide. Is it 30 feet wide? No, I don't think it's 30 feet wide.
I don't know how many squares is it.
I think it's 10 or 20 feet wide.
It's
Um,
big.
Well.
Is it
It's
2 or 4
A
squares?
well that goes into the Underdeep, which is Undermountain, not Underdeep. Underdeep is
Different,
something else.
And not the Underdark.
which is a
And-
completely different thing.
Tell us about Dark Mountain.
Okay, now you're
Deep
just
Dark
confusing
Mountain.
me.
How about Dark Tower?
Alright, Undermountain. Undermountain is what you're looking for.
It is actually 30 feet across. Holy shit, that thing is big.
sure.
Yeah, so as you can imagine, considering that the portal itself is 30 feet, this is a very big tavern. And inn above it. But anyways, a lot of travelers go there. It's a very busy place. As you can see in the picture, it's loud. and it's probably where a lot of people come to get information, trade information, find adventurers to do anything, especially adventurers who are interested in going into the Undermountain. And it's where travelers who want to go into the Undermountain come because they have to go down that hole to get there. Descending into the well is done via a crank and a lift. Using the lift costs, well, going down the lift costs 1 gold. Going up the lift costs 1 gold. So don't spend all your money, kids. So all of you, for different reasons, have come to this portal. To this yawning inn. Not the portal. Well, you came to the portal too. It's loud. There's a lot of people. And, well, you don't have a party yet. If I'm not mistaken, everyone but let's see, Elrune is not from around here. You're all new to this place. Is that correct?
Mhm.
I know Ralmovic definitely isn't, but Omitra and Tethrin, you guys are
Hi.
new to town as well, right?
Yep, I mean, I might have been here once before. Mostly because I was
Like
chasing after
travels.
my stupid master again.
We'll wait for Pi a bit. Okay, so you do you carry any instruments?
I do. I'm actually probably playing playing the instrument that I play most, which is my bandor.
Okay. Well, when you came into the yawning portal, there was already one person playing his instrument.
Hmm. Okay. I probably harmonize. Because why not?
Okay. He has a 3-stringed lute. And he plays often at the yawning portal. Tethrin, why don't you give me an insight check?
Oh, because I'm great at these. That was a 6.
Cool. All right. He doesn't seem that good, so it's pretty easy to harmonize and like improve on what he's doing. And he seems kind of impressed by it and just like lets you do your thing. Pi, now that you're back, is Omitra from around town or visiting?
If Omitra is from around town, they never go out
To the
much.
yawning. Okay.
Well, there's accidents that could happen with crowded places,
Mm-hmm.
but no, probably not around here.
Okay.
Given
All right.
how little I know about the world.
It makes it a bit easier for you too. All right, fair enough. So relatively new. Maybe you have come here before. It's a pretty it's not the capital. I think that's Baldur's Gate still. But Waterdeep is one of the main cities, so it's easy to get lost in a city like this too. No one pays that much attention to you because there's just so many people coming in and out, especially a place like this. However, there are still some people that tend to attract more attention, and one of those is someone wearing robes that are not typical of this far north. And he's also not been like he's made it known to any who would listen that he's kind of looking for people to go with him down into the Undermountain.
Whoever could that be?
I don't know.
Has he said why, or just that he wants to go down there?
No, just that he's interested in going down there and is looking for a party. At least that's kind of what I assume. Am I correct, Ralmovic?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not sure if I'd be playing it off as like I'm going down there for riches, or like actually saying that I'm going down there to retrieve a very specific thing.
Yeah.
Probably just Go down there. We'll get riches. We'll find mysterious artifacts. People in Waterdeep like mysterious artifacts, I'm told.
And they pay very well for them too.
Yes.
I was gonna
Mhm.
say, what's in it for us?
You could acquire mad loot in the vernacular of this place.
But how do we know that you're not just going to murder everyone?
Does he look capable of defending
Anything?
himself, fighting, pulling his weight?
Give me an insight check. Why am I even bothering with you?
Hey, she could.
I rolled a 3. That makes it a 12.
Oh my gosh!
It's scary.
Wow.
I was gonna say, is this a trap?
It's
Wait a
kinda
second.
hard-
Sorry, I'm checking something. Because, for detail, that's what it is. Fucking hell. I have my layouts.
I never actually opened my character sheet. Whoops.
I mean, I will point out. No, I'm more trying to read if he's capable of anything. I'm not trying to see if he's lying about anything. So never mind.
No.
Mm-mm.
From what you can tell from like his clothing and everything, he seems like he's traveled a lot. So he's survived this far. It's kind of hard to tell what he does. What weapons are you carrying, Realmvic?
I have a Kopesh. It is incredibly fancy. It is
Huh.
probably one of the most like obnoxiously flashy things
Ornament.
you've ever seen.
Oh,
It's like it's white and gold, and it is covered in not runes but like hieroglyphs, I guess.
Oh,
Are you
as soon as
trying
said-
to hide something so valuable, or are you displaying it?
I probably have no thought to it either way. It's probably just at my hip perpetually or on my back. Let me
I'm
put it
still
this way, I'm not worried about someone trying to steal it from me.
Okay, there you go.
so confident.
Yeah.
I'm
Or dumb. We can't
I'm
tell.
probably trying to discreetly decide whether or not I recognize any of those hieroglyphs.
Confident and dumb are not mutually exclusive.
Very true.
That would be probably a history check
History or invest? No.
Religion,
History.
I think.
Oh.
or religion. Okay,
Oh dear.
but is it a religious language, like the language itself?
Oh.
Um,
Um.
it's a damn fine question, actually.
Because if he's looking at like he doesn't know it has a religious connotation. Well,
Okay.
apparently he does, but
Apparently I
might-
do.
it might
because
be
I rolled a
history, yeah.
1.
yeah, but history for like because he's a your background is archaeologist.
Archaeologist.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So
Yep.
give me a history check.
Okay.
He rolled a 17.
Yeah, I rolled a 17, so that would be
Well,
an addition.
I'll let that stand for like the other half of
Okay.
Okay.
How about an 18 this
Y-
time?
You probably do recognize its origins. Garm, what sector were you? Like, what's the location's name that you come from?
It's just south of the Inner Sea. I don't remember the actual name of the place.
Okay.
hold on.
So you know that he comes from this. Is it a desert area? It is a desert area.
Rashemen is the area.
Rushman.
Or, sorry,
Ah.
Rashemen. Yes. Yes, it is a
Rashman?
Rashemen.
Rashemen.
Yeah.
Huh.
It
Type
is a
that out in chat.
sure.
Please.
Sure. Give me one sec. Yes, it is a desert area.
Yeah, so that would be the local written thing. You probably don't know enough because I don't know if you've actually gone there yet. It's pretty far out there. But you do know enough from the books and everything that your master has basically told you about to recognize that it does have some religious connotations.
Hmm.
Garm, would you say it has enough like religious symbolism so that he could tell what god it is? Like, do you have like godly symbols on it, or is it just
I-
general religious?
I don't think my lord is known for his subtlety.
Yeah, I was thinking he's kind of flashy, so he would be able to tell with a 21 that you're flashing the symbols of Amon Ra,
Horus
Yeah.
Ray.
Horus Ray. Same thing.
And what would I be
Not
able to
really.
tell about the deity? Would I be able to tell the alignment of the people who normally follow them?
With the 21, probably. I don't recall that much. Do you have it open,
Lawful good.
Garm?
Yeah.
Lawful
Oh.
good. It's lawful good.
Okay.
He's god of the sun, I believe.
Lord of the
Among other
Sun,
things.
Master of Vengeance, Ruler of Mulholland, and Pharaoh of the Gods.
Huh. Cool.
Yep. So you know all of that because you rolled pretty high on religion.
Yep. Hey, Bard.
Man,
And
who,
good.
who fucks with a guy called the Master of Vengeance?
You'd be
Yeah.
surprised.
Someone
point.
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
I definitely opened. Oh shit. Okay. I definitely used the tab that all of this is on.
Uh-huh.
Amazing.
Or not the tab, the window.
We know what
Good
you
job.
meant.
Good job.
Okay. Well, yeah. So you both, for different reasons, have found a bit about this odd character sitting in a corner of the tavern.
Trying to find a random party of adventurers.
I mean, I was probably also considering looking for a random party of adventurers, so this suits me just fine.
I just find this random guy from very, very far away from here asking for a party amusing.
I mean, it shows that he's at least clever enough to not try doing it by himself.
How do you think I lost my eye?
Yeah, it's like he's already aware. He's already showing that, as far as we can tell, he had some kind of injury, probably, or is.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
could have
does
had
he
a
ever
harsh.
give out a story of why he's missing an eye? Or would we be able to guess?
I mean, you gonna
You
ask
might
him?
need to buy him a drink.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You might need to buy him a drink for that.
Hmm.
Yeah, all right. I probably don't have much. Do I have sense?
Well, that's not enough
I don't
for my
have sense,
booze.
but I have charisma. Totally will.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god.
Hey, I have charisma and constitution. How do I not buy someone a drink?
Fair enough.
So
I'm-
Mitra, you come up to him with 2 drinks and just like slide one to him as you sit down at his table.
Ah, hello. You look like a capable person. Are you interested in the call of adventure?
I'm not great with calls. No, this was a apology in advance because usually I get something thrown at me, but if you butter them up nicely first, they usually hesitate long enough to dodge. How'd you lose the eye?
Oh.
Well, you see, I herded camels back in my home, and when I was younger and in training from my master, I got kicked in the face.
By your master or by
By the camel. Camels are really vindictive little.
By the camel, young lass.
I don't want a haircut.
Oh shit, you're a dude, right?
I mean,
I thought that was in character.
me too.
No, but
I mean,
that
it was-
totally works.
It does.
I have since learned the ways of camelship and the stewardship that is required. Primary among them, as you may be aware, stay away from the legs.
And also
Stay away from the mouth too. I think those are the spitting kind.
Indeed.
If not, everything drools. Don't get drooled on it. It does horrible things to your books.
Some of them can manage some very significant force with the spit. That is not how I lost the eye. If that was the case.
Are you sure?
Oh my god. This is some rampant bullshittery, and I love it.
Does it
already.
look like he has broken his nose ever?
Probably.
Like more
Like
than
getting up
once?
to the face.
Yeah. Like if it's really severe, I could probably tell if it's happened like 4 times.
Trying to figure out if he's a slow learner.
There might be some deformation around the eye socket, but I don't think the nose so much.
Okay. So, based on his face, this is probably believable. All right, so let's say I do want to go to the hole in the floor, or whatever the hell we call it.
The yawning portal, I'm told.
Why should I? Why should you?
Well, I have been instructed by my lord and master to bring back a most precious artifact from the depths of the deep mountain.
Undermountain.
Undermountain.
What? Undermountain. Okay.
Hmm.
And what kind of thing? Are we looking for like a corpse, or are we looking to make a corpse?
Well, a most precious magical heirloom has been stolen from my lord, and he strongly desires to see it return. He has reason to believe that it is in Undermountain.
Okay, but like, is this something that we could find, stick in our bags, and go home, or is this going to require like an army to bring it back?
As far as I am aware, we should be able to carry it ourselves. My lord was somewhat curt with his orders.
Is this before or after you got kicked in the face with his camels?
Oh, well after. He promised me a replacement for the eye in return for this duty.
Oh, that is interesting. A replacement, you say?
Indeed.
And you see little purple flashes near the horns, kind of like if you have a walking cat and pet them and get zapped. None of you know what that is. Ow.
I think I would be... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think I would be quite happy to add a tiefling like yourself to my party.
Of course, and I'm sure that you are a very observant and insightful fellow.
Indeed, though the practices and peoples of this place do somewhat, are somewhat beyond my comprehension occasionally.
Oh, quite all right, quite all right. No, you seem very observant and insightful, and if we find enough people, I suppose I could go with. You will, in fact, need someone to see in the dark, or at least how far away things are. You don't use a ranged weapon, do you?
Oh, not unless I need to, but trust me, I have that problem well sorted. I would like to smile.
I was going to... I'll drink to that. Cheers! Dink it and sink it.
Dink it and sink it. Okay.
So, can you heal? What?
Oh man.
I have much capability with the arts of mending.
Yes, but I mean mending of the people.
To an extent.
Alright, so if we kill everything first, then nobody hits us in the face. Alright.
Indeed, and if you are ripped in twain, then I fear that is beyond my capability.
What if I'm cleft in twain? What if I'm braided?
Clean cuts are easier to deal with, I will say.
Oh, certainly. Cautery is a special talent of mine. Occasionally, it's even on purpose.
So do we have a deal then? Will you join me in the Undermountain?
This isn't for like super evil. I'm not drinking Fireball. That was a terrible idea. The fact that anybody let me in an establishment with this much flammable liquids is a terrible idea. But
they don't know any better.
One
yet.
presumes they have some sort of thing against wizards and sorcerers and...
Oh yeah, they definitely have wards set up for that shit. Let's be
Oh,
honest.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a world with magic, you need magic words.
Magic must defeat magic.
Right then. So how are we going to find more people? Perhaps ones that are even wise in the way of mending.
I do have an idea, but if any of you would like to step in.
At this point, because I
I have an
find
idea
this
too.
to be an amusing amount timing, I walk over and I grab a chair and I sit down and I was like, I'm not good in the way of mending, but I think I could be of some kind of assistance.
Oh, and how is that, young drow? I think you're a drow?
Well, yes,
Look at
I'm
you,
a
Joker.
drow.
Yeah.
Well, you're going into the portal. There's going to be a lot of traps and dangers and the like, and I'm quite skilled at noticing these things and able to disarm them without them causing bodily harm, loss of limbs, loss of life,
Ripping in twain.
basically. So you don't have to lose anything else.
Well, that could be most useful.
I'm looking at you incredibly skeptically. How? You are above ground.
Yes, I am.
Oh.
How likely is it that I'll find a dagger between my ribs?
If you try to use any of your magic on me, very likely. Besides that, you're fine.
Even as a drow?
I have no reason to kill you unless you threaten me.
Do
At this point.
Do I believe her? Him?
Give me an insight check.
Wait, who's the girl?
I'm the girl.
She's the only actual girl.
Yeah.
I'd like to note that I almost certainly have a pocket dictionary of, like, Rashemi to fucking common, and that's probably why I keep checking. I can't decide if it's that or I'm checking the word Undermountain written on my hand with the correct pronunciation.
Yes,
Yeah,
currently all I have written is Undermountain.
give me an
Mostly
insight
it's going to
check.
be your names, though.
She is definitely good at what she says she's good at. It
I
also,
meant is she going to shank me between the ribs?
with that high of an insight, you can tell this drow has probably lived most of their life topside. So, and away from drow society. If anything, this girl might be more trouble down there than you.
What do you mean? I, an innocent tiefling? Does Ralmovic actually think I'm a tiefling?
Oh, absolutely,
God.
yes. You have horns.
Okay.
Karu, can I tell that
I.
this
Can you tell that I'm a
redhead is
boy?
not?
Can you
Oh
tell?
man.
I mean, she probably has more experience with the elven beauties not being necessarily female.
But can I tell that this is a half elf?
Give me an insight check.
Also, he's almost certainly pronouncing it differently than everybody else is.
Yeah, it's supposed.
I'm rolling low so far. That's a 15.
15 is enough. This is not a tiefling. How they got the horns?
Magic bullshit, probably.
Yeah, but
that's
you can
generally
tell
the answer.
this isn't a tiefling. It's a half elf.
Tiefling, you say? That's interesting.
Well, you heard my friend over here. My friend who... What's your name?
I am Ralmevic, hailing from the lands of Rashemi. They've been sent on a holy quest.
Yeah. Ralmevic here is trying to find a thing and needs people to do the thing because he needs to kill them faster because he's not great at healing.
That is more or less correct.
I do have to
excuse
ask.
me, it is more.
I do have to ask, are you seriously planning to kill everyone down there? Because that seems like a waste of energy.
No, just the ones that are in our way and trying to kill us.
Indeed.
Okay, that's reasonable.
You learn quickly, young tiefling.
One of us does.
We all must.
He seems interesting.
Hey, Show, what is your character up to?
Yeah, well, at this point, I think that Teth has sidled up to the rest with another round of drinks and sets it down beside the rest. The correct pronunciation is tiefling, good sir.
Ah! I see. The ways of this land are unusual to me. The language similar, but different.
That's
What do
generally
you
how
look
things go.
like, Catherine?
Well, I am bronze-skinned with really, really kind of bright goldish hair, and I've got teal eyes and really, really interesting horns. They could be tiefling horns, but they're really, really almost not gaudy, but they're gold-tipped.
Do I think you're a tiefling?
I also have, well, I'm not really trying to hide it.
Your hair
Until-
also defies
Wait,
gravity.
you said you were winged. Do we see
yeah,
your wings?
Well, you see what looks like a bit of a cape that's kind of clasped around my throat at this point, because my wings are folded.
Okay. So, how would you know about tieflings, and the ways of the world? Does Realmevic still think I'm a girl?
Absolutely.
I thought so, but I just wanted to check.
Realmevic, he's just kind of taking everything at his first guess here. He has no fucking idea what is up with most of everybody in Waterdeep. He probably, like, if you told him otherwise, he'd probably just go, oh, alright, that's about it.
I'll also buy drinks for the two of them so that they don't throw things in my face and I have time to dodge.
How abnormally generous.
It sure beats paying the healers.
Hey, Show,
Hmm?
did any of us ever tell you that your token looks like a Gyaru girl?
A what?
A what?
Gyaru, the Japanese fashion trend of girls dyeing themselves super dark and bleaching the hell out of their hair.
Where are you looking at his token?
On the
hold on,
overlay.
I can do a thing.
Oh my god.
Oh, why
Oh
did
my
you?
god.
I'm
But
sorry, I
that's not-
didn't notice before the stream.
Oh,
There you go.
Mm.
Ooh.
well,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I can't see any of the tokens at the moment.
It's over.
Yeah. Understandable.
I only have running what I need to have running.
Legit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if I forget what you look like, that's why.
Also, his hair defies gravity.
So
His?
magic bullshit.
Your
could
hair
make
should
mine.
be completely in your face right now, dude.
no,
It's a lot of gel.
yeah,
Or I was gonna say
or pins.
little pins that you don't necessarily have to see.
I like to think it's gel and you look like a fucking Life is Strange character every time you move your hair and it's just like freaky solid.
No, it's probably pins.
It doesn't like flow, it just stays there.
Topical
really
references
weird.
with Garm Break 1.
His hair is so weird.
Actually, so considering Realmevic still thinks Omitra is a girl, I'd be more inclined to have a higher voice. And this is going to be so entertaining when you find out that it's wrong.
You know what? I'm gonna go along with this. This is hilarious.
I'm not saying anything.
Also, yes, you. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
because
God.
I'm not drawn full on.
Oh man.
That's
Yeah,
how we can tell the gender of your characters.
Actually, I talked to Karu, basically.
That's not.
Shit, I'm wrong again. You're right. There's the only two genders, full on and 3/4.
For 3/4 right and 3/4 left.
Oh man.
That's it. Those are the three.
Also, my tail is probably thwapping against the side of the chair in amusement.
Maybe he won't notice I don't have a tail.
Not all tieflings do. Pardon me, not all tieflings do.
Well, how am I supposed to know how it's pronounced? I don't care.
Well, sit down, have a drink, join us, and also join us in the deep darks of the Undermountain. We'll find excellent loot, which is worth money. Which you pay
Yes, I'm aware of that.
for goods and
And
services.
that's why I'm here, in fact.
Ah, most excellent.
Do you need to buy more hair gel?
No,
How
and
does
then
her
I'll
hair stay like that?
pins. Many, many pins.
Oh, so you need to buy more pins.
No, and then I just pull one of them out. I've got enough.
The
When I put it
Waterdavian people are full of such interesting knowledge.
I
He
wonder
pulls
if
one
that
pin out
would.
and it just.
I. I just wonder if that's enough metal to be considered giving advantage for shocking grass.
Whoever said that they were metal? Pins can be other things.
Not that kind of metal.
Aw.
Yeah.
I'd headbang, but my headset would fall off.
Yep.
You just gotta hold the ears while you headbang.
Thankfully,
That's not metal.
my hair acts as a dampener.
Karu has the right of it there, actually.
Oh man.
Okay, well. Slosh my brain for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
At least we have a lot of booze.
Get sloshed. And so when do you want to head out? Because this will probably determine whether I have to run from that one lady that I called fat. I thought she was pregnant.
Oh, but
Before we
that's-
leave, we might be able to get a little more help if you let me go speak to someone.
If you what?
Let me go speak to someone. I might be
Oh,
able
speak. Yeah,
to
sure.
get some more information.
All right.
It definitely sounded like sleep with someone.
I mean,
Really did. And
That's not me, guys,
legitimately-
and you know that.
in character, could be.
yeah, it could be.
Legitimately, though. Legitimately would be a way to get information.
I mean, yes,
would.
but I'm not gonna do that.
You could drug them. And then just like leave them sleep while you take all their information with.
Fair.
What do you mean by help, young underelf?
Drow.
A what?
Anyways,
So does
I
that
will-
mean overland elves are top elves?
I don't want to continue this conversation.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know, that's what the lady said when I called her pregnant.
Maybe make sure she doesn't see you. That might be a good idea.
Oh nope, I
that's
think
a
she's
great
coming
idea.
over this way.
Oh, good. Then you can get the tap. I'm going to go in my room.
Let's
What
just
room
go.
are you in, by the way?
The mine, of course. Look for the one with scorch marks.
I'd like to look
How have
around
you
the
not
room
been kicked out
pointedly,
yet?
and that doesn't narrow it down.
Karu? I'm going
Yes.
to go over to that woman I noticed, and is she still trying to find adventurers?
She does seem to be like looking around. I actually have a handout, so if you want to see what she looks like, I'm a bit concerned about the actual name that shows on the handout, but considering you're from around town, you probably know who she is. So that's what she looks like.
Huh. Okay.
You probably know her because she's from one of the bigger families of Waterdeep. Give me, I guess that would be a history check to see how
Wow,
much you know.
something I'm not trained in.
I want that cloak.
Also, yes, it looks awesome.
I want that mask.
How is it I'm rolling better on things I'm not trained in right now?
God.
15.
Okay. She's part of the Rosnar family. The Rosnar family has a bit of a tarnished reputation in Waterdeep because they got banished for a time from Waterdeep for slavery and other illegal acts. They have returned basically and are trying to regain its integrity and standing. So they're a disgraced noble family trying to claw their way back up to the top.
What was the name of the family again?
Rosnar.
Okay.
Can you type that?
Hello there. I believe you were looking for some possible assistance.
She looks at you. I might be. She
Some
seems to give you a good look over, as if she's trying to see if you have some kind of mark of affiliation.
I have normal clothes on, no marks of any kind, like
Okay. Wow. Okay. She looks at you and goes, nods for a bit after a moment. You're not with Xanathar's guild, are you?
no, I am not.
That's what I thought. Are you would you be interested in helping me?
Well, possibly. I'd need to know some details first, but some colleagues of mine are planning to go into the awning portal, so
I'm a colleague.
Do you know much about the Rosnar family?
I know you got into some pretty big trouble previously. Got kicked out. Just got back not too long ago.
Yes. And we are trying to become a respectable family. However, some people in the family don't seem to be on the same page. And I need someone to go down there and recover my brother and bring him back before he messes up our name further.
Your brother.
Yes. His name is Crescendo, a 20-year-old man, fair skin, dark curly hair. He is pretty good with stealth and thievery.
Does he have something to do with Xanathar's guild? Is that why you were curious?
I have suspicions that he's trying to have some dealings with the Xanathar's guild, which is why I would not hire anyone who is working for them.
Fair enough. So you just want him brought back up here. You realize he'll probably just sneak away again and
Oh, well, will be up to me, but if you can bring him back safely, or at least give me proof of his whereabouts, you will have a favor owed you from the family.
You are very loud, Garm.
Sorry. Forgot to mute
It's
myself.
alright.
It happens.
Karu, can I tell if she's leaving anything out, or is she trying to bullshit me right now?
From what you can tell, no. She's genuinely worried about her brother. She may not necessarily want him safely back, because he's obviously been causing issues for the family, but she really doesn't want him to screw over like the advances that she's done and the rest of the family have done to recover their standing.
How busy is this place, by the way?
Very
Okay.
noisy, busy.
Okay.
She also mentions that you will be able to tell that it's him because he does wear a platinum signet ring with the Rosnar family crest. It's a diving white falcon on a field of blue.
Okay.
And it has an inscription of the family motto. Fly high and
Motto.
stoop swift. Motto.
So, is it better for him to know that you sent someone, or is that just going to cause more issues? Because he's not going to trust us.
He might not come back willingly if you tell him his sister's telling him to come back.
You're basically his babysitter, aren't you?
Yes. Unfortunately, I cannot go personally down there chasing after him. Besides, if he sees me, he's likely to run. And like I said, he is pretty good at stealthing.
We can attempt that. I make no guarantees. If he contacts Xanathar, it might be very difficult to get to him.
This is true, but if you bring me any information, I might be able to compensate you for that as well.
Okay, well, we can attempt that. Where can
No
I find you?
thanks. I'm here usually every other night.
All right, then. We'll see what we can do.
All
And
right.
I walk away back to the table.
All right. Tethrin, the guy that was playing his lute earlier, is sitting at the bar and has kind of motioned towards you.
Ah, all right. Well, I will glance at the others and be like, I'll be right back. I'm just going to mingle a bit, see if I can learn anything. And then I'm going to stand up, take my drink with me, and kind of sidle over to the bar.
Hey, that was some great music back there.
Thanks. You're not
3
so bad
strings.
yourself.
And he holds his hand out.
Tethrin, and I take it in mine.
You knew from around here?
Is it that obvious?
Well, I think I'd remember such music coming from the yawning portal.
Yes, I'm here because of the yawning portal at this point, presumably.
You going down that hole then?
Seems that way.
That's what I thought. I have a favor to ask of someone whom I can trust. Are you the type that people can trust?
If I wasn't, I certainly wouldn't say so.
If I weren't.
Good point. Well, if you do this for me, I might be able to provide a safe haven below the in the Undermountain.
And what thing would you have me do?
Well, I need a pouch of gold delivered to a friend down there. Her name is Kalal Kladani. She's a half drow. She runs a tavern called the Flagon and the Dragon in Skullport.
Spell that, please.
Copy paste. She helped a friend of mine when he was wounded. She helped him heal, and she deserves a prize for that. So I'm looking for someone who can deliver this prize to her.
And where down there would she be? Where is the Flagon of the Dragon?
In Skullport. I'm sure if you're traveling down there, it might be of use not just to visit the Flagon and the Dragon in Skullport, but we also have friends down there, a hideout that you would be welcome in if you do this for me.
Was there anything else you can tell me? Anything else that needs to be shared?
Not really. It's pretty simple. You take this bag down there, you give it to her, tell her it came from 3 strings. Not very difficult. It's a bit hard to get down to Skullport. There's a lot of dangers down there. But if you're going down, then you'll pass by Skullport at some point, and then you just do this delivery for me.
Sounds easy enough. And then I hold out my hand for the gold.
He gives you a pouch that definitely doesn't have like too much gold. It looks kind of small.
Well, that's fine. I'll tuck it away in the inside of my coat.
Okay. He smiles. Good luck, and don't die.
Oh, I'm very good at that. And then I'll turn around and kind of walk back.
All right.
Do we both end up back at the table at basically the same time?
More or less, yeah.
Well, I'm done with my business. How about you?
Same.
Car, I sent you a PM. What was that for, show?
That usually means that interesting things are going to happen soon.
I mean, yeah, that is true.
Oh.
So I have a possible job for us while we go down there. It's extra gold at least. That woman is looking for someone who has gone into the portal, and she basically either wants information of his location or to drag his ass back up to here. So getting information is probably a lot easier, but I figured might as well have extra jobs and a little extra gold if we are able to accomplish it.
Well, as long as it doesn't interfere with my holy task, that's fine with me. But if it comes to completing my task or not or completing yours, I will pick mine, and I will cut you down if it comes to it.
Listen, I'm not that what's the word? Invested in this. It's more of possible extra gold. Not to mention we have to look for someone. We're looking something for you. Extra reasons to look around.
Indeed, and perhaps this individual may have further information towards my ordained goal.
Possibly, you never know.
It occurs to me that I have rudely failed to introduce myself properly to the rest of you beyond the Tiefling Maiden over here. My name is Ralmevik Shavara. It is a pleasure to meet all of you.
Elrune.
Gonna...
That's what you can call me. Or just Rune, it really doesn't matter.
And you,
Tethrin is fine.
Ah, most excellent.
And it seems I also might have had another errand that we could run while we're down there for a potential place to stay. Maybe regroup and gather more information.
That could prove most useful.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
So I would be back doing the thing I was doing with PM.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I'm coming back from the innkeeper, and who's Elrune?
Hi there.
Let's see here. Innkeeper says you come here fairly frequently, but don't have room. So you've got a room for the night, since we don't want you wandering off and getting shoved into an alleyway into tiny pieces. Y'all have rooms already, and what a miss.
You got me a room.
Oh, that was kind of you.
Well, everyone else already had one. And you're not sleeping with me.
I don't require a room, though.
Well, then you can have a party.
It means I can stay here and drink longer, I guess.
Speaking of which, I also asked if they could have some hangover cures in the morning, because I'd rather y'all don't puke on me. I don't know this from experience. I totally didn't do that. I swear that was the other guy.
Uh-huh.
Just one time.
I'm sure the other guy. It was just the other guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, turns out if you are going to be sick, you probably don't want the person helping you to get shocked and fly across the room for some reason.
So I'm assuming you're mostly magic based in your abilities.
Why? Look at my muscles. And it does the little U shape. I have a 8 in strength.
Okay, I'm going to point out something hilarious, Pi. You're stronger than I am.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Yeah, I have one moment. I have an 8 in strength. It is possible that I am just not a mage. I could just be a ranger. I do have a 14 in dexterity. So,
All right, next question. Considering the things you've said, can you control your magic?
oh yes, I would be dead by now. I just learned not to stay living with the same people very long.
All right then. And then I turn to Show's character, who I can't remember the name of yet.
Tethrin.
Tethrin. And what exactly can you do?
Well, I can make it a little less likely for you all to die. I'm not an exceptional healer, but I'm experienced with keeping people out of trouble.
You sound a little stressed while you mention that.
If you traveled with who I did before this, you'd understand why.
Oh, who was it? It's probably a good friend of mine.
Oh
Is
God,
that why your
I
hair
hope
is so
not.
pale?
No, I was born with hair this color.
Are
I'm
you sure
sorry.
it hasn't been going gray?
I don't know.
hi-
I don't think it could look worse.
I'm just going to raise a single eyebrow at the pair of them.
What?
All right, I was just curious.
You're supposed to have reasons for knowing things? Well, that's boring. This is why
mean-
you don't pick anyone living for the patrons. Because then they want to know things.
And stuff.
Exactly! Oh, I like you.
You're not so bad yourself, fellow tiefling.
You're an odd
Let's
one,
see if
but
I
you are
spit
amusing.
drink at whoever is across from me. I don't even know what that would be.
Just
What do you
roll a
wanna do?
d3.
Oh.
I'll start coughing. It doesn't make a mess for.
I'm looking particularly smug.
Oh yes. Well, you know, a woman such as myself has to keep out of trouble now, doesn't she?
God.
I bat my eyelashes.
I'm gonna point out, Elrond can keep a better straight face than I can at this point, I'm sure, but let me just do a deception in case.
You
Oh,
can't
I'm
do worse than
snickering.
Tethrin.
I'm snickering like
You
I
were saying?
can't. Oh, I'm snickering. I'm not even trying to hide the fact that I'm snickering.
Ralovic,
barely
why don't you
trying.
give me an insight check?
Yeah, sure.
Please fail it, because this is gonna be
Oh.
Nope.
Somebody
18.
tell me. Okay.
There's definitely some bullshittery going on here.
There's a joke, but you're not quite sure what.
I'm
And you're
afraid.
not part of it.
I'm afraid I don't understand the source of humor here. You'll have to forgive me. I'm from a foreign land, and the Wardavian ways are still new to me. What is so amusing?
Honestly, you.
It is refreshing to see someone with a new perspective. You
Ah.
tend to see the same people or same types of people over and over.
But I'm glad to provide a source of novelty to the obviously novelty-starved Waterdavians, and I will gesture around the bar, obviously somewhat sarcastically. Do the rest of you
I
have
do like you.
any further business to attend to before we descend into the deep depths of the Undermountain?
I mean, honestly, I have no more business.
Nor do I.
I just need to prep for going into the unknown, and then I'll be ready. So I'd be ready in the morning.
I think morning is the best bet. Allow
And
us to
then I
prep.
won't be drunk.
I mean, yes.
On that
is
note,
true.
another round.
Another!
Garcia, what were you
Alright.
saying?
I think waiting until morning is the better option.
That is acceptable. Alright, at the crack of dawn, we shall head deep into the Undermountain.
All right, ass crack it on it is.
All right.
First
Does-
drinking.
Does
Yes.
anyone in the group spend time at the yawning portal trying to find out if they can get any more information about the Undermountain?
Sure.
Forget.
Nah.
I was
I'd
gonna
like to-
say. Go ahead.
I'd like to know where Skullport is. Consider we have to actually go there.
Okay, so
Or
you ask
what do
around
they know
about.
about it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Woohoo! That was a 12.
All right. You don't find too much. It's a couple of levels down. It's a very unlawful place. The one thing you do get is that it's near the Sargoth River, which is why it's called Skullport.
How you spelled a river?
Wait, no, I spelled it wrong.
I trusted you.
Oh, there we go.
You have copy paste, Karu.
It's never mind. I was looking at the image portion of this handout. There's actually a text below it that mimics what's on the image. I was like, how am I going to select the image? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's about it. Alrune, why don't you give me an investigation to see how much you've gathered? Okay.
15.
Um,
I rolled a 5. Can I please roll above a 10 for something tonight?
You rolled a 10, actually.
Sorry. Yeah, I rolled a 10. I'm out of it a bit, apparently.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I rolled a 3.
all right. I gave you a thing.
Thank you.
Karu.
Yes.
Instead of doing something useful like what I would find down in this dungeon, could I try and get information about the people that have hired these mucklucks?
Okay. So the bard and the girl with the cool
And the-
cloak.
Best cloak, yes. Also, who's her designer? I need that.
I mean, you'd probably ask her. So you ask around about them, not directly to them. Like, do you approach them or do you approach like other people to know like what they know, like find out more?
Probably others.
Okay.
If they confront me, I am not against it. It's more of, so what's her deal, and
Who's
what
that
kind
guy?
what kind of person are they?
Okay.
Because if they're not very good, they're not going to tell me.
Mm-hmm. All right, give me an investigation check.
Oh my god, can I stop dropping everything off of my desk? Investigation. I got a 6.
Okay. The bard is a bard. He sings at the Yawning Portal. I mean, he plays at the Yawning Portal. He's not that good, apparently, but he's well known. He's well liked. That's about it.
Does
the
he
girl,
have like a job at the Yawning Portal? Like, if he's not very
busks-
good.
He busks there pretty often. He makes a
Okay,
bit
so
of
he's just
coin.
like, even if he's not very good, it's not like someone hired him. He's just very.
You know, it's so loud in
consistently
here that it doesn't really matter. He's
okay.
good enough.
Okay.
It just provides ambience.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
About the girl, you don't get much information other than she's from some big family in Waterdeep.
Okay. If she's still there, I totally want to ask her where she got the cloak.
You approach her, she's like, this cloak? was tailored for me and cost quite a pretty penny.
Pretty
You mean
penny,
pretty
well
gold?
spent.
Are you with the drow girl?
I'm a comrade.
Ah, I see. Well,
Also, do I really look like a female tiefling?
not to those who know.
That's what I thought.
Well, like I told her, if you find information about my brother or bring him back, well, if you bring him back, I might be able to part with the cloak.
Oh.
Consider his ass upon your doorstep.
Good.
I love you, Pie.
He's like, man, this is easy. Go babysit, get cloak.
I just. You're creating another cloak order, aren't you?
Did you see the cloak?
Oh, it
It's
looks
gorgeous.
I didn't mean to, and then I saw the cloak.
Zio, if you PM me the name of the secrets deck, I can give it to you as a handout.
awesome. Okay.
So you don't have to have it in a small card form.
Smart.
There's just no
do
rollable
we-
table for the secrets deck.
Do we know
Yes.
her name? Or is it just the Black Viper?
Elrune knows her name.
Did Elrune tell us? I don't remember.
No.
Of course not.
Fancy lady with the fancy cloak.
I will laugh if that's what you put in your notes.
What did you expect her to put?
Mm.
Also, hi, Earl.
All right, it is done.
Thank you.
Bit easier to read, I
Kara?
think. Yes,
Can you give me a blank handout that I can edit?
I sure can.
Because otherwise my ADD is not going to allow me to pay enough attention to this.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
There is now a mysterious note.
Nope. Thanks.
There you go. All right. So you guys imbibe, drink, be merry, sleep soundly, drink the hangover cure, and the next day gather by the yawning portal. Durnan, the owner of the yawning portal, is there waiting for you to pay up 1 gold.
One
Each.
gold.
Yep.
You know the dangers down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Be
Ah,
careful.
the Lord will protect me. Worry not, Barky.
You could hear in the overall area behind you. There's already people taking
Placing bets. Yeah.
Yeah, about when you're coming back, if you're coming back. Some people are like, they'll be back tonight. They're fresh. They've never gone down there. They're going to be coming back here for a nice warm bed.
Can we hear them? Like,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
or...
Like they're not trying to hide it. They're just like it's
is
a
the
common
hazing.
thing. Yeah, this
All right.
this happens a lot. Everyone
Hey.
who goes down gets this.
I know it's going to be a while, but thank you in advance for the drinks and meal you'll be buying me in a few months when I come back.
There's a couple of cheers and a couple of people lift their flagons. Others are like, yeah, sure. You'll be dead in a day.
Shall we?
We shall.
Indeed.
Let's
Onwards.
shall.
Into the depths.
All right. You all clamber onto this wooden elevator and descend for 10 long minutes.
Oh my god.
It's like the longest loading screen ever of you just
Wait. 10 minutes down
10
one way.
minutes.
10 minutes.
Are you gonna make us sit here in silence for 10 minutes?
Oh, God.
Or is
No.
it going to be break?
It's a ritual.
I was joking about the 10 minutes of silence.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for stuff.
I mean, 10 minutes. It makes sense. Cast your fucking ritual.
I don't have to expend a spell slot.
If you would like a more immersive experience, I could rock my chair back and forth so we get the squeaking of the pulley.
Please don't.
I do appreciate the offer, but no thank you.
Yeah, not
I
at
mean, you can
all.
only hear it at the beginning. Afterwards, you're like going down the well, right? There's actually a lot of graffiti on the wall.
Is it good?
Not really, because it's basically people trying to scribble things as you're going down or up.
Amateurs. I get
Yeah,
at Mage Hand and I draw something real quick, quick with Mage Hand, so it continues to draw while we're going down.
Really?
It's the world's longest penis.
You know what? I think it needs some symmetry. I send my own mage hand up.
Okay. Wait,
I'm
aren't you
going-
casting Eldritch Sight?
Oh, yeah,
Um,
you can't cast anything else if you're doing that ritual.
I was gonna say, were you guys gonna let me or not? Because it will detect anything within 30. Actually, why don't I just poke the button?
How long does it last for? Oh, 10 minutes.
Yep.
You
Within
said
30
it was
feet
at
of
10 minutes, so that's why I said
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, you can do that. If you do that, you can't cast Mage Hand, but you can.
Okay. I'll totally do it on the way back in a couple months.
All right, so you're casting Detect Magic. So you can. So by the time you hit the floor, it is cast, and you have 10 minutes of the ability to see magical items.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not even like maybe my party's up to something. It's more of, it's something to do.
Okay.
And you might find shinies.
Well.
Yeah, you immediately find some shinies on like all your companions. One is the goggles that your one companion is putting on as you reach the bottom because it's freaking dark in here.
I'm nodding
like-
like, yeah, all right.
Where do you two carry your stuff?
In my bag until I need it.
Okay, so her bag is pinging. And
I've got my instrument along my back, and then I've got 2 masks clipped to my belt.
yeah, so he seems to have 3 magical items.
Really, Garm?
Immersion.
We can see your screen.
Immersion.
That's
It's some
amazing.
magic bullshit. You don't want to just look at like creepy black,
What if I look like this the whole
soulless
time?
eyes. That's adorable, actually. You don't want creepy black soulless eyes. It really unnerves people to look at nothing but a black expanse for eyes.
Indeed.
I can tell you this from experience.
All right, so map should be loaded now.
Can you
Indeed.
ping location, please?
I thought I did, but
You did.
I might have been zoomed out. There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. Ew.
What a pretty map, Karu.
isn't
Mhm.
it?
Pretty dark.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
because you
can
guys
see
have
fine.
no light.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm glad this
Um,
isn't black and white. That would have been disappointing.
All right, so at the bottom of the yawning portal entry well, you find yourselves in a 40-foot square room. There's only one exit to the south. The floor is covered in a thin layer of sand. Hanging on the walls are some dented, rusty shields, like adorning just along the whole wall. Both the walls and some of the shields are covered with graffiti.
Mm.
Zio, I believe I already told you what Elrune sees additionally.
It was some kind of graffiti, correct?
You see Okay. Oh, are you gonna mention it to these people?
Matters what it is.
Okay. Let me whisper.
Sorry, guys.
She has a 24 passive perception.
Yeah.
So she's
I'm-
always going to be seeing things you guys don't.
I'm looking for secret doors.
Of course you are. That's your flaw.
Mhm.
Actually, since I've got detect magic up, is there anything randomly around the room pinging? Once you're done with whispering to Zio.
No.
Okay.
You get the idea that because this is the entry well, anything magical here would have been stripped away long ago. Among the sand on below your feet, there seems to be discarded gears like iron spikes, an empty wineskin,
Ooh,
shattered glass.
Rude.
can I take the wineskin?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Carp, did you ever make a decision about the time system?
Oh yeah.
Because if we are doing that, this would be an excellent time to explain.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we went through this, but for the sake of the stream, we're going to be trying out. We don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to be trying out a system to keep track of time, since this is a big dungeon and these guys are going to be doing a lot of things. I have a handout. I think we're going to start with Zio being the time manager.
What?
Do you want me to do it?
Well, you're taking notes. And then we'll...
That's more for me than for anything else.
Okay, if you want to do it. I'm not opposed to it.
This is my attention span will, like, fuck off if I don't.
All right, cool. So how the time pool work is basically every time you guys want to do something that has a passage of time, be it I'm going to cast a ritual spell that takes 10 minutes, I want to search the room, I want to search for hidden doors, time passes. Every time time passes, the time pool gets another dice. We're going to start with a d10 because you're in a low danger environment. You're fresh down here. So every time you guys want to do something that takes time, the blip goes up. And we're going to be using the little circles. So on Pi's token, we'll basically I'll do the first one just because so it'll be 1 for the time that you guys spent searching this room or looking around. That's basically time passes. When the timer gets to 6 or at any point before that, I get to roll the D whatever that we're tracking at the moment. And if I roll a 1, something happens. Not necessarily immediately that something tangible, but something in the background might happen, or you might have a random encounter, etc., etc. This is also meant to like simulate the fact that you're in a living dungeon. There's other people around. The something happen might be as simple as you run into another adventuring group and you talk for a bit and then you go away. Like that, it doesn't necessarily have to be you're attacked by monsters. It's just to give you guys a bit of sense of time passing and the tenseness of your characters are in this dungeon for a prolonged period of time. It'll also give you a pretty good idea of, hey, it's been 6 hours. Maybe we should have a long rest because there's no light down there. But your characters definitely are going to get hungry. But for us, it's only a couple of minutes. So to kind of simulate that time passing, we're using the time pool system.
So each blip is about 10 minutes?
Is about 10 minutes, yes.
Okay.
The timer gets reset. When it gets to 6 and I roll, it only gets reset if I roll a 1. If not, we keep going. And an hour only passes when something happens. So for now, the basic thing is every time you guys do something that takes time, Pi will increment the number. Initially, I might just go like, okay, and time passes. And if I say time passes, basically you just up the number on your token. All right, so you guys have checked the room. Show you were checking for hidden doors. Please give me a
Mhm.
perception check.
Perception or investigation? Because I'm looking for something in specific.
You're right. Give me an investigation check.
18.
There does not seem to be any secret doors here.
Okay. And one real quick thing, could you make it so we could see each other's health bars? Because certain people that would be very important for.
All right. What you do notice, however, is that there is some elvish writing behind a shield.
Oh. Okay.
You're muted, Zoo. Oh, go for it.
I'm already walking towards that because I spotted that already.
Oops. Ignore that. Yeah, I don't know what it is other than that it's elvish writing.
It's
So
pretty.
I move the shield a bit so I can see what it says.
Okay. How carefully do you move the shield?
Very fucking carefully. I'm not dumb.
All right. You move the shield. You can speak Elven, right?
Yeah. If I couldn't, something would be very wrong there, Karu.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does anyone else in the party speak Elven?
Nope.
Elvish?
never
I
have
wonder
that.
who.
I'd like
Oh,
to go
yeah.
over and take a look.
Huh.
Okay.
I'm fucking polyglot over here.
Yeah. Mitra knows as well what it says.
Oh,
So
you
that's
put
half
all
the
in
party.
what?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Sorry.
What? What?
I was trying to figure out how show has a little box for language proficiency,
Oh.
but I think I'm usually going to put it under traits. Anyway,
I think it's
Cool.
under proficiency.
It is.
Yeah.
yeah, but then I can't read them all at once.
Ah.
That's why I
Yeah.
clicked it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and listen
alright.
to them.
So, since two of you can read it, I'll just read it out loud. It says, "Beyond the pillar forest, the mad mage waits, casting spells behind magic gates."
Hmm.
Can you
Yep.
slap that in the thing?
Slap.
Interesting.
Was this carefully written, or was this sort of scrawled like the graffiti was?
It's written in blood.
Yes, but is
Oh.
it written fancily or not?
It's
Eh,
Elvish.
it's elvish. Yeah, it is. It's pretty fancy.
Yes, but
Yeah.
you can still do it.
Yeah. It's more fancy than like, "I'm dying, let me write this cryptic
Yeah, okay.
message."
That's basically what I wanted to
Yeah,
know.
no. It is written in blood.
Doesn't have to be their blood.
No.
Well, ideally it shouldn't be. You get shaky and then your calligraphy gets way off.
Yeah.
So is that all everyone sees?
Is that all there is?
Karu,
Don't answer that.
Elrin kind of looks at the others as they seem to be ready to move on and just sighs and points north and is like, "Did anyone else not notice that?
Not notice what?
There's a door."
Hey. But
Yeah, most interesting.
Tetrin's gonna twitch.
Oh, hey, it's a good thing someone can find magic doors. Is it like trapped or anything, or is it just like there?
Karu, can I go over and what can I tell about this door?
Well, you go up to it and kind of point out to your fellows. There's a 1-inch diameter hole in the wall. From what you can tell, this is a one-way door. It can only be opened from the other side. You could
Okay.
probably open it magically from this side, but without magic, you can't open it.
Sorry, I don't have knock.
Yeah, you need knock or something like that to open it. If not,
Okay.
it can be opened from the other side. It seems more like a peephole to see who's coming
Um,
down the shaft.
Do I hear anything on the other side that could signal that someone is on the other side watching and listening?
Nope.
Okay.
How does I ask, Elrune, is it like a push on a handle kind of thing, or?
Ah.
Kara, would I be able to tell that? Or would it
Like
be
the
more of a we
mechanism.
have to see the other side at least once to know how it works?
You'd have to see it on the other side.
If we
Like
find another door like this and we can see the other side, we'll be able to figure that out. But at this point, I have no idea.
And these are stone walls, I take it?
Stone, yes.
But you might be able to find more doors like this if you keep an eye out for this
For
boat size shape.
how high off the ground is the hole?
Eye height for a medium-sized creature, so probably like 5 feet up.
Five to 5.5, okay.
It's probably 5 so that shorter people don't necessarily have to get on there, but if you're at higher than 5 feet, you can just like crouch down to
Oh,
look through
look,
the hole.
it's a thing.
We could
Yeah.
find them a box.
I mean, for a halfling, he'd need a box, yes, but I'm talking about like short humans.
I feel kind of attacked there.
I feel definitely attacked there.
Meanwhile, I just have to bend down really, really far to be able to see through the hole.
Well,
Hi, Earl. So, there's nothing we can do about this door right now. Shall we continue on?
Indeed. I'm gonna start moving.
Is there anything? Actually, you said there was like discarded glass in the sands, right?
Well, it looks like some patrons might have thrown, like, some people may have thrown their glasses down here from.
Mm-hmm.
How long
But-
until we hear a crash?
No, what I was going to say is, can I make a very shaky ass tower out of the iron spikes and glasses and put it in front of the door
Oh
so
boy.
that if the door opens, it will go clink, clink, clink?
Yeah. Yeah, you could do that. You could probably pile it against the wall easily enough.
Yeah. I'm not like
Alright.
gonna aim for the edge of the door because I can't really see it.
Yeah. But I mean, you can put it like where the hole is on the ground.
Oh yeah, basically hole straight down.
Yeah. Easy enough. Do you have to yawn in my face, cat?
Yes.
Yep.
No.
I'm gonna keep moving.
Keep
Okay.
moving.
I'm going to attempt to be as quiet as possible as I walk.
Yeah,
Okay.
same.
Is anyone
Yeah,
else
that's probably
being...
a good idea.
All right. Give me some stealth checks.
21.
Damn!
Okay.
19.
Soft-soled shoes, huh?
14. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Jeez. Okay, you're a quiet party.
Listen, when you gotta run away from angry, non-pregnant women, you gotta be quiet.
Are you gonna do that often?
I hope there aren't
Listen.
angry non-pregnant women down here.
I'm pretty sure if you know what, no.
I'm
That
just
slap
kind of
hurt.
smirking.
I'd like to
If I lag
stop
behind
before
it.
this corner and listen.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Kara, while he's doing this, can I basically peek around the corner?
Sure.
Amazing. Do
Well, I
any of
got a
us hear
5.
anything?
I'm just moving forward because I'm peeking, but
Okay. Realmovic, this place is really silent, especially after the noise of the tavern above.
Alright.
Omitra, you notice that there's some movement behind the pillars up ahead.
I hold up a hand silently.
Sorry,
and make
Elrin.
little- Oh,
Sorry. Wow, I need to get your names right.
wow.
Yeah,
Ew.
jeez,
Did you fuck
Carter.
the thing up?
yeah, Kara, you
Yeah.
kind of do. But this is the first game. It's not like it's been 2
Yeah.
years and you're mixing up names still.
You can always
Gee.
turn on. You can always turn on the nameplates.
which actually would be really helpful.
Yeah.
I can do that. It just all
So you
right.
guys
Yeah,
help-
Omitra, you saw the thing. That's. Hmm.
Are you sure I did?
Did I say
Car-
All right, ding dong.
Elrune?
Ah,
You saw some movement up ahead.
I'll let you finish the names first, so hopefully you don't keep making this mistake. And then you can tell me what I saw.
That's what I get for trying to do two things at the same time.
No, this is what you get for screwing up your tokens.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be a while before I mentally unscramble that.
As long as
Also,
you don't-
drow have horrifying dark vision. Just gonna
Yeah,
say it.
120 feet.
As long as you don't start calling me Dargo, we're good.
Wrong campaign.
Good.
All right,
Dargo.
Elrune, you peek ahead, and actually, you see quite a lot of things. You are actively trying to watch as well, so give me a perception check.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Wow.
you are distracted by the fact that something moved behind a pillar and saw nothing else.
My crit fail is a 10, I'm going to point out, guys.
Yeah, I know.
That's scary.
It's horrifying, but still.
Are they big, small? What kind of movement are we talking about here?
Medium-sized
Okay.
humanoid.
How many?
You saw one.
Because she's just peeking around the corner at this point. Elrin raises a hand, brings up one finger, and whispers to everyone, saying, "She spotted at least one thing. There might be more. I only see one, but it's rare that things travel alone."
Interesting.
All
Oh.
right.
Onwards.
Yeah.
I'm going to unclip a plain black mask and kind of just settle it on my face.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I bring out my rapier
take out
just
my-
in case.
Now I'll bring out the world's fanciest Kopesh.
And I look like a very, very large dwarf. I have a war pick.
That's the invisibility token.
I mean, I could do that, but I'm not gonna.
We'll use that for your black mask for now, anyways.
Mhm.
All right.
But it's
Um,
wearing a white mask.
Oh yeah, those sure are pillars.
When you get to around that area, just stop for a second.
Okay.
Ah!
Elrune, you see the movement again. Now that everyone else is also in the area, give me Realmovic, you can see it because you're in the front. So Realmovic, give me a perception check.
All right.
Thank
Sorry, I
goodness.
know they're in like alphabetical order.
Wow.
That's a 6.
Okay. It's kind of hard to get used to the darkness and the dark goggles and all that.
Doggles.
Goggles. Elrune, what about you?
Perception again?
Yep.
Oh, that's a bit better. 16.
Okay. You see two figures spot both of you and quickly move south.
Can I
Quiet.
tell anything about them?
As they move, you can tell that they are bugbears.
Half bug, half
Oh.
bear.
Okay. But they basically run off, yes?
What does a bugbear look like?
Yeah, what is a bugbear?
I can show you in a second.
Thanks, Function Master. They are okay.
They're ugly.
So, a
They're a
creepy
type of-
crossbreed between dwarf and elf.
They're actually a type of goblin.
The average
Oh,
inhabitant
okay.
of my hometown. Okay.
I knew
Bugbears
he's
are
not
hairy
lying.
goblins, basically. They're a bit more dangerous than your average goblin.
Wait, why are they called bugbears if they're neither bug nor bear? And why
'Cause
isn't
goblins
goblin
name
in the
them.
name?
Because goblins name them.
Yeah.
No, they're
They
half
thought
bear.
it sounded hilarious.
They're half bug, half bear. That just makes them look like that.
As the others catch up and I spot this, I bring up my hand again and say quietly, 2 of them, bugbears, went south.
Interesting.
All right, and time passes. This area here, both walls above and below where Elrune and Relmavic are, and where the rest of you are coming up along, are bas reliefs. Every 10-foot section of this wall has a 9-foot high, 4-foot wide, 3-inch deep door-shaped recess containing a bas relief carving of a demon. Each one is different. There's also a Kenku skeleton lying on the ground, right about where Relmavic is right now. So he's probably like standing right in front of it. One of its thin arms is pointing towards bas relief of one of the demons on the south wall. You can give me a history check.
Who?
I'd accept an Arcana check too to know what the demons are.
From whom?
Whoever was interested in figuring out what the demon statues are.
Well, that's a 9 for me.
And that's a crit fail, a 7 for me.
All right.
Can we roll decently tonight, guys?
No.
Hey, I nabbed in my stealth.
Oh, I'm well aware. Can we roll better? More than just stealth?
These are demons.
Not profane.
Is there anything written on the wall?
Yes,
no,
is there?
nothing written on the walls.
Is there anything written around these statues or depictions?
Nope.
Nothing in abyssal or infernal.
Nope.
Dang.
Just for your reference, Karu.
All right, good to know. Yeah, they're just bas reliefs of the demons. Pretty scary looking, and demons come in all shapes and sizes.
It
Just
occurs to
from-
me. Sorry.
Just from common knowledge, I'd say you could probably distinguish the let me see, the Balor, which would be
Terrifying.
from east to east. So the first carving on the north wall from where you were coming from is a Balor.
Was a Balor.
Scary.
Leilani's mom. Not mom, dad.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
It
Big,
occurs to me
burly.
that my language proficiencies don't actually help the whole myth that I am a female tiefling.
No.
Not at
Are
all.
you
I mean,
saying
I don't
women are
know.
more, are you saying women are more likely to know Draconic? That's fucked up, man.
No, I'm saying that the myth is I am a female tiefling.
Yeah, the tiefling bit, yeah.
The Typhon bit, yeah.
I don't even know if it's abyssal, infernal, or draconic that they would know.
They're all the same thing.
It's infernal.
It depends on the type of
Abyssal.
tiefling.
Nope. I
Wait,
know infernal.
No.
For demons, it's abyssal. If you,
Yeah, but for tieflings,
but for tieflings,
normally infernal.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few different ones that know abyssal, but it's mostly infernal.
wow. Go me.
Mitra, you still have your thing up, but it is expiring soon. You sense a magical artifact north, slightly west of you.
Ooh.
So
There's-
like in that direction.
So I take it we're still getting I don't know, sight readouts from Elrune. I will point in that direction and
Car,
there's a thing.
considering I saw the height of the peak hole last time, can I do a search at about that height? Do I spot any other peak holes around that height on
Well,
that
you
wall?
told us all how to do it.
Yeah, but
Now that you're not paying attention to the two that were looking at hiding and the fact that there's a Kenku skeleton pointing at it, you do see that
Yeah,
there are
okay.
peepholes to the north, like right above Umitra. So like it's not the pink tool.
Here?
Yeah, there and down there.
Oh,
She'll point both of those out quietly because we don't know if anyone's behind them at this point. But can we hear any? Can I go to the north one to see if I hear
Mhm.
I was gonna say
anything?
whatever I'm closest to.
Yeah.
All right, so Elrune and Omitra, you listen at the north wall.
Is that the one that's closest to me?
Yes.
mhm.
Okay, then yeah.
The south one's close to
Yep.
To
Tip?
them.
I'll give a
Tiefling?
listen to that.
Teflon?
Yeah,
Tavern.
sure. I'll do the same.
Okay. So perception checks.
8.
19.
20.
17.
No noise that you can hear. 19. Tethrin, you can hear the sound of dripping water, but it's very faint.
It's wet down that way. Very far down that way.
Hmm. And nothing our way?
Nope. Though as you approach and you're like listening and you like look down, you see what looks like old blood on the floor.
I wonder why.
Oh.
Huh, that's interesting.
There's no water damage to the floor, is there?
I don't think the blood would cause water damage, no. Not enough of it.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Mm.
I'm talking about ice.
This is a one-way door too, so there's no way we can enter it, right?
Yep.
Well, either someone was heavily wounded or is dead on the other side of this door.
Well,
Shall
sucks for
we?
them.
Yeah, shall we continue on? It's not like we can open these.
Yep.
Indeed.
God damn it, Garb!
It's alright. The real disadvantage of
What?
webcams right there. I yawned.
Yeah,
Dang it.
okay.
You only yawn if it's contagious and you care about the other people. The more you care about them, the more likely it is that you're going to yawn too.
I think we should
I'm
move to
just
the
tired.
north.
Yeah. Let's keep
The
moving.
north.
Didn't Omitra say there was something shiny up that way?
That is true.
Indeed.
All right,
Those
to
bugbears-
approach this, what looks like almost a pillar forest, if you would.
Wow, like we heard that earlier.
What?
By the way, I'm following behind Tethrin, but I'm updating the time pool stuff, so I may not actually be following.
All right. Among the statues, the pillars to the one at the very north. So this one over here. The top half of it has the skeleton of a giant constrictor snake coiled up on it. And on the southeast wall, the words "certain death this way" are carved in common, with an arrow pointing towards the southern exit.
I suggest that we don't head south.
Yet, we might have to go that way, but
Also, wouldn't the constrictor snake skeleton, like, fall?
It seems to be like placed there on purpose.
Oh yes,
Those-
truly this dungeon is full of magic wonders. I forgot.
That's a little tacky.
Wouldn't. What if they're saying that death is this way because the north is death and they want you to go north?
Oh, I suppose we'll figure that out soon enough.
I mean, that is true.
I mean, you
We
have
did
to be
see the
thorough.
bugbears go that way. But they might be trying to lead us to a trap.
It's
What
true.
are bugbears good against? Or what is good against killing them?
Arrows.
Okay,
Swords.
what's
Blunt
not good
force
against killing them?
damage.
Basically, are they weak to anything? Are they resistant to anything?
Do any of us know, Karu?
Think so?
I don't think so.
I
At
don't
least I don't know so.
think so.
I think you can light them on fire without issue.
My background is Wanderer Outlander, if that makes a difference.
They're just basically furry goblins.
Foblins, all right.
So lighting them on fire should work.
Yep. Although it would probably stink.
I
Like-
mean, lighting goblins on fire is apparently very stinky anyways.
I'd like to stop here and listen. See if I
Okay,
can't hear
give me a
anything to the
perception
north
check.
of me. Yeah. 12?
Still pretty silent, besides the chatter of your companions.
Ometra, do you still sense that object?
Do I have any
No.
idea where it was? Like, was it
Um,
mostly north or mostly west? Where I
Uh,
last saw it.
Probably, yeah, you would be able to tell that now it's to your east. is it-
It would be that way. Point.
Alright.
Mainly because you have you know it's only 30 feet away that you can
Oh.
sense something.
Because it can't be further than this, otherwise, her to her, I wouldn't have found it.
Exactly.
Okay,
So-
I would have told him that then.
So tell me about this door.
That is a door. It is made of wood. It doesn't seem like it's locked.
Does it have a handle?
Yeah, it has a handle. Do you want to try it?
Hell yeah. Using my
Alright.
right hand.
Okay. Give me a no.
That'll be on like the second level.
All right, you open the door.
Anything in this room?
Yes.
Can you
In
expound
the
on
center,
that? Okay. Sorry.
I have to scroll through the thing. In the center of this room,
Description?
I basically have one handout with the descriptions for everything on the first level of this dungeon. So, in the center of this room, there's a sword stand. It is unadorned, made of wood. It is not a sword stand. Well, okay, yes, it is a sword stand. Why do you call it a sword stand and then say it's a wooden armor stand? Like, is that the same thing?
No.
It
Not
probably
really.
holds both the armor and the sword
Okay.
instead
That
of
works.
just the armor.
In the middle of the room, with a faintly glowing longsword stabbed into it. At the base of the stand, there's the skeletal remains of a hand amid stains of dried blood.
Hmm.
You also see propped in the corner a couple of dead corpses.
Lovely.
How old do the corpses look?
Give me a medicine check.
I'd like to aid.
Your aiding show?
Yes.
Thank you for the aid.
17.
Welcome.
17.
Okay. I'd say about a couple days at most. 2 or
Wow,
3
some
days.
real assholes must have come through here recently.
Oh.
Yeah, these are human.
Why are they assholes?
So
Because they killed
So-
these poor humans.
Yeah. So, glowing sword.
yeah,
Oh, also, the silence that you have been hearing is different here. There's echoes of distant voices that fill the room.
Eat.
I,
Well-
Ralmevik, is this what
No.
what artifact are you looking for, and how will we know what it is?
Do you think I was actually told that, Carl?
Probably.
Okay. I'm looking for an Ankh.
A what?
A what?
I
I'd
know
like
what
to
an Ankh
pull
is, but-
one out from my clothing and show it. It's imagine a cross but with a circle at the top instead of the top bit of the cross, like the above the arm.
mm,
Not a circle. It's okay.
An oval, whatever. Same
It's
thing.
Upside
same
down
shape.
teardrop.
Sure.
huh.
Okay.
One of these, but much more magical.
Okay.
About
Well-
that size?
I believe so.
Okay.
Okay, well, that is definitely not this.
No. And that
Is this thing safe to touch?
I can almost
No.
guarantee no.
I can
Yeah.
almost guarantee no as well.
Can my magical bullshit
Useful.
tell me anything else?
Not really.
All right.
I mean, just the setup of this room basically tells you, and considering how close to the entrance it is, it's like, it's probably something wrong with it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
otherwise it would
Yeah.
be gone.
Yeah.
Aw.
Hey Carter. Before
Yes.
somebody makes a bad decision and touches the sword, do you mind if we take our break now?
Yeah, sure. Also, I was going to mention time passes.
Alright.
And we'll take a break. And we're back from our non-existent break.
We
Why'd
still
you
had a
say
break.
something?
We had a break, Karu.
we had
Thank you very
we
much.
had a break, but
I got
Garm's
a
cutting
hoodie.
it out. So
Yeah.
I have a hoodie.
I
Hey,
do want
we
all
had a
of them.
wardrobe
So do I.
change.
wardrobe change.
change.
All right, so you guys spent some time in this room. Decided that maybe going for the sword might be a bad idea.
It would be
Yeah.
the worst idea we've ever had.
Yep.
We can
and
get it on
probably
the way back.
last.
I mean,
Ooh.
you can definitely pick up the sword if you want to. I'm
How-
not
No,
against
no.
it.
No,
Out of character, but what we should do is when we go back up, we find the drunkest guy there, pay a gold to bring him down here, and make him grab the sword and basically be like, oh yeah, we'll give you like 3 drinks if you pick up this sword.
out of character, I've
Are
got
you
the
sh-
hottest plan possible.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we do is we try and take the sword, and then it attacks us, and then we run further into the dungeon.
No. No.
Yeah, that'll go great.
Yo, you're wrong.
Thanks, Hana.
Alright.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Creature.
Hi, girl.
Yes.
I'm trying to see what the scope of this spell is.
Oh dear.
Can I move while you do that?
Karu, do you as a DM know if the sword weighs more than 10 pounds?
Oh,
I get it.
yep.
Karu
The
goes,
sword?
Motherfucker.
Is a long sword.
Actually.
Average long sword weight. European
Is
Three.
3
somewhere.
pounds.
Yep. 3 and 4.
However, it is stabbed into a very heavy-looking stand.
Mm-hmm.
The stand looks more than 10 pounds.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'd like to use Mage Hand and try and pull it out.
All right, you try to pull it out. You fail.
I'd like to use Mage Hand to assist.
Both mage hands try to take the sword out. It's not budging.
I don't think that's going to
Hey.
work.
Karu, is that stand, you said it was wooden?
Oh no. And by oh no, I mean oh yes.
I'm stepping out of the room at this point.
Oh, I'm not doing it. I'm just giving the idea.
Well, they
How
do
about
that.
we continue on?
Well, my comrades do really stupid. Oh, that's a dead end. I see.
That's the secret door that you guys saw from the other side.
Oh, wait. You found the secret door?
I believe I found the secret door. Yes.
How does
does
how does it look? How does it work?
Dungeon Master, how does it look?
I'm just imagining both Amitra and Elrune at the same time. How does it work?
I'm slightly more British than I'd been previously. That's
Well,
what
you
the
got
Brit
more
does to you,
attractive.
chum.
Is that the accents you have from your home?
No, absolutely not. This is my player fucking up.
It looks more or less like a normal door. So it's got a
No.
handle at this, regular height.
Like
Yes.
turnable handle.
It's
mage
probably
hand.
more of a door ring that you pull on.
Oh, it opens inward.
I thought I opened.
Yeah, I thought it opened outward too.
No, it'd be easiest to prevent it from opening for the other side if it
Oh
opens.
wait, no. I said that this one was a turn thing, so
Yeah.
the relief turns sideways.
It's
Yeah.
a Scooby Doo spinny door.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but you
How
can
much
only
does
spin
it
it from
weigh?
this side. It's on hinges, so the weight is not so much an issue as
If
much
it's
as
well oiled.
if it's well oiled. It probably more has like some kind of pressure plate on this side that unlocks the mechanism so you can actually spin the door that you wouldn't be able to do from the other side.
Oh. Oh.
Today on Carter doesn't consider the mechanics of her words and try to buy. Oh, look at
What?
that face! That's the oh shit, I just fucked up face.
No, that's the face of I don't know what you're trying to get at, but time does pass. And what would you like to do?
I'm ready to continue on. How about you all?
Indeed, this is not what I seek, and I would have been shocked to find it this early in the Undermountain.
That would have been rather anticlimactic.
Oh, well, let's continue to the direction I presume to be north.
All right. We'll come back for this later.
We will definitely
You
not.
can grab
go.
that on the way out.
I would like to stop at this. I would like to stop at this T intersection and listen.
All right,
Same
give me a
here.
perception check.
16.
Okay.
I've been rolling shit all night.
You guys don't hear anything. It's pretty silent. You do smell what's like rotting flesh from the east.
The Weast.
East.
Oh yes, the East.
Oh. Does it smell a little charred?
A lot charred.
There's a bit of ash in the air.
A bit. I used fire.
Yeah, but it's been a few days. You used 2 actually.
Yeah, you did.
So it should be a lot of ash.
I might get the distinct
We
feeling.
don't know if other people have come through here.
I might get the distinct feeling there's not going to be anything interesting in the pork zone. So I'm going to go to the west.
Okay.
To the Weast.
I follow for now.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised I
now-
haven't caught my leg in a snare or something yet.
I'd like to keep an eye out for those peepholes at about 5 foot height.
Okay.
Oh. I would like to check as well. Because, goddamn my flaw.
Hey, you.
Hey,
that was
you're
your
the one who
fault.
decided to make that your
I
fault.
rolled for it.
Why would you roll for it?
Because it was interesting.
Hey, everyone creates their character as they wish.
Oh, I'm well aware. I still have to tease him.
Look, Cat, I can't tell which room they're going into if I can't see the screen.
I'd
Should we go slower?
No, we're good.
I'd like to listen.
You hear nothing.
I'd like to sniff.
It smells
I sniff.
smells like
Teen Spirit?
death.
Hmm.
So
What
yes.
kind of death? Really old death or
Really
the
old
juicy
death.
kind? Okay.
So you enter this room. At the
Oh,
end of this
juicy
hall,
kind.
there's a
Mhm.
50-foot square room with 5 pillars made of mortared human bones.
Oh,
Humanoid.
right.
bones.
This is the
Painted
baller
black.
room.
Can
Mhm.
you let her finish, please?
Painted black. 2 grell. There is nothing there. There are 2 dead grells. Somewhere around there. The floors of the alcove are littered with the gnawed bones of past meals, mostly goblins and other stuff. There's 2 deep alcoves in the room. They seem like nests.
Mm.
The
Sounds like-
corpses look something like this.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
a brain with a
Horrifying.
beak.
Hey, it's a bird brain.
Have I ever heard of those creatures before?
Probably.
Okay. Horrifying. But they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should leave. I suspect that there is nothing good in this place.
I'm concerned about whatever killed these things. And the other bodies we've seen.
Yeah, it did seem pretty brutal.
Continue
didn't it?
leading the way.
All right. Time passes, and you guys get back to the intersection.
Jeez, the time passes.
Back to the intersection, you said?
Yep.
Cool.
Come on.
Well,
You don't want to go the other way.
oh yeah. Right. Yes, let's go check out the scent of scorched meat.
Still keeping an eye out for peepholes.
Same.
None so far.
I'd like to stop at this intersection here and listen.
Okay. You listen. Give me a perception check.
23?
Okay. You hear the sound of something eating. Some things eating.
Which way?
North of you.
There is some kind of creature to the north of us. It appears to currently be distracted by eating.
I'm gonna peek around the corner and see what I can see.
Okay. You spot two of those floating brains with beaks feasting on what looks like a bunch of half-charred corpses. Some more charred than others.
Go around back around the corner and is like, two of those brains with beaks are eating bodies.
Interesting.
Do I know what they're called or anything about them?
Believe that would probably be an Arcana check.
20?
Yeah. They are called Grell. They are aberrations.
Are they edible?
They're pretty poisonous, so I'd say no.
I don't know. Maybe it's only in the pointy tentacle bits.
They like to ambush lone creatures. Pretty silent. They are basically alien predators that group other creatures into three categories: edibles, inedibles, and great eaters.
What's a great eater?
The ones that eat
Predators.
grells.
Oh,
They basically attack anything that looks edible.
well, yeah, you don't attack the inedibles. What's the point?
And they'll run away from the great eaters.
So, what would you
I'll
rather do?
also give you this, Karu, if there's a relevant feature. Mostly just so I don't get lost.
Okay.
But if we do find things that could be edible, I'd probably know.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good to know.
I think we ought to
Yeah, I
strike.
would say. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, go for it.
I think we ought to strike them down while we have the chance. I would not like to run across those while escaping from some other more dire threat.
I don't think they can run. They float.
Yes.
So,
Do I
shall we
know-
go and take them out?
Yes, do I know weaknesses or anything with my 20?
Mm, They don't have eyes, so you can't really blind them. They float, so you can't really make them go prone. And they're immune to lightning.
Damn it! Yeah, I would definitely know these fuckers.
Yep. Well,
Show Mike. Thanks.
Shall we then?
Indeed.
yes.
Wow.
Who is most likely to get in range of them? Melee
I'm
range.
sorry. I can't
I
hear
have
you.
no
Sean.
magic.
Who is most likely to run up and hit them with things? Is what I'm asking.
I have no magic. I don't know
I
about
can
the rest
do-
of you.
Yeah, I can do either, actually.
Really?
I'm probably going to be melee.
I can throw magic at them.
Okay.
What?
Because
Girls can't fight.
It's more of I'm surprised the caster is melee. But let's see what you can do.
Hopefully I don't die.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, so, Karu, I'm guessing that and that are living things?
Yep.
Okay, it's super hard to tell. The X's are very small and blend in with the rest of the token.
Yeah.
I mean, it's dark. It makes sense.
I guess. So, do you want initiative?
Or
Or
do
are
we
we
get
trying to surprise
around
them?
to run in and attack them?
Roll initiative first, and then tell me what you want to do.
6, apparently.
Oh, 22.
10.
19.
Please, can I start rolling well, guys?
So
Anytime now.
my
All right, Tethrin.
recommendation. All right, my recommendation would be to try and draw them and bottleneck them. So I am going to
Draw them, huh?
Yeah, draw them to us. So where are
Thank
they?
you, Seal.
'Cause I can't. Oh, this thingy is the closest one.
Yep. And the other
All right.
There's also one there.
I don't see the other one, so I'm just going to be like, well, I guess we'll just have to draw them our way, and then I will use my hand crossbow and try and hit it.
Okay.
Ooh, do I get advantage because we're
Yes.
cool? Nice. That means I get to do the other thing. Oh,
Nice.
that's the
Well,
way to
showed
start
your
off.
sprint.
Yes, that's a 27.
Surprising no
Oh,
one.
wrong. But it was the wrong. It was the wrong weapon. I meant to use my crossbow. It's a 1d6 instead. So,
Just
let me
roll
roll
your
two.
crossbow.
well, because it's a crit.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
to-
We'll keep.
Just
the
roll
crit.
it twice.
Okay. Well, it's actually 4 times, but
What?
because I have my black mask on, my assassin's mask, which means that I get an additional 1d6 as though I were a rogue of half my level.
Oh, well, I'm just saying roll your actual crossbow so you can get the damage from the crossbow.
Okay. Well, here is that, and then I'll roll 2 more d6, I guess,
Okay.
because crit damage.
If you can do that often, you might want to program it.
I did. That was the crit damage. The 4 was the rogue thing.
Oh, okay. Right.
So that is a
so
total of
that's
15 damage.
wow. All right.
And then I'm
It
just
stops
gonna...
eating and gives a screech and turns in your
Good.
direction.
I give a jaunty salute, and then I scoot back so that the other more melee inclined people can get in. And that is my turn.
All right, Omitra.
Yeah. One,
Stealth is out the window.
1, 2, 3,
Thanks.
4. Hang on. What can I see? 1 and 2?
Yep.
So I've got 2 more. 5. Is this a hallway up here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Let's see here. Jesus. Why'd you gotta get rid of stuff?
Show why.
Because I was trying to draw them to us so we could bottleneck them and murder them.
You broke stealth
Yeah.
before the rogue went.
We have a rogue? No, seriously, we do?
Yes, I'm a rogue!
I forgot, okay? I can't tell. I don't have an overlay to look at.
Why?
Oh shit, that doesn't work.
Garm, you're muted. You said stuff and we didn't hear you.
I said, yeah, but you are the rogue.
Yes, but I'm well aware that we have a Sorlock, a Bard, and a Warlock.
You said that it didn't have eyes, correct?
Correct.
Oh, well, never mind. That wouldn't work. All right, I'll attack the one up top.
Okay.
Was I supposed to roll
Jeez!
for you?
What the? How? Okay,
Another
that was another
crit!
20.
These
'Cause
things are
fuck
gonna
you
be
guys.
dead before I go. Give me some of your rolls, please, by the
Wow,
way,
I
guys.
minned.
By the way,
Nice. 6 damage.
another one of those.
Yeah, I believe you have 2 Eldritch Blasts.
At 5.
You can pew pew.
I'm a Sorclock.
Oh, you're a Sorclock.
Right.
No.
Right.
What
It-
part of... Oh, I know that we have a Sorclock, a rogue, and...
I will say this: cantrip progression is based off of your full level, not your class level. Oh,
What?
Cantrips are based on character level, not class, but Eldritch Blast.
okay.
What, Eldritch Blast, question mark? Because I
When
remember asking you about this, Karu, and
Yeah.
you only mentioned
It's
the
it
spell
includes.
slots.
It's based on character level.
Yeah.
Thing.
It's character level, so you would have a second beam for Eldritch Blast.
So at least your cantrips are still at
Mhm.
level 5.
Does that make a separate beam, or is that the same attack?
It's
Separate.
a separate beam, so it's a
Okay.
separate attack.
Basically,
can
do I have to
actually
roll
aim
it again.
Yeah, you can actually aim it at another creature if you wished as well.
Oh,
that
hell
hits.
yeah, I will. I want them both
Oh.
pissed at me.
Okay, so you aim that one for the other guy. That does hit.
That one.
Oh, jeez. Is it
I
dead?
kick it right in the Boru.
I don't think it has any.
Well,
all
if
right.
it did, it would be taking 10 force damage to it.
Horrifying.
You cut off some of its tentacles. It looks really upset at you.
I give it a flirty wave.
God damn it, Garm.
God damn it, Garm. I love you, Garm. It's beautiful.
Oh god.
For those of you
Okay.
playing along at home, this says eye patch. My feed is mirrored.
Is it? I was gonna say, isn't it? It's on the wrong side.
It actually matches up with my token. Because my feed is mirrored. And yes. So to the viewer, it looks right.
Yeah.
Okay.
For us, it looks wrong.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Amitra, we're about to find out if this was a good idea for
Mhm.
you.
I mean,
Uh,
it's almost certainly not.
It's gonna whip its tentacles at you.
Rude.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Shield.
Okay. What about What about a 16?
No.
My AC is normally 15.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep trying. Tentacles 19.
Nope.
My AC is currently 20.
Nice. All right, so no tentacles for you. Let's see if the beak can do any better. 21.
Yes.
All right, so you take 6 piercing damage as finally one breaks through the shield and pecks you.
Said 6 piercing.
6, yep.
Okie dokie.
Well, Alrune, I have good news. The 2 enemies are engaged with your companion. You're muted.
I can't get by my companion because he is in the goddamn doorway.
Doorway's like 10 foot across.
Yeah, it's 2 people
I
Yep,
wide.
can get by.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're there.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, look! I have combat advantage now, correct?
You do.
Yes.
Yeah, I would be waving.
20.
It's a good thing you had combat advantage. Yeah, that
Yeah. Yeah, because that would have been a crit fail if not, guys.
Wow.
He just stabbed through the tentacles at Omitra.
9 piercing and then 9 sneak attack.
Nice. All right. It's looking pretty injured, bleeding and all that. Piece of brain falls off of it.
Ew.
Gross.
Did it get dumber then?
Do you have a second attack?
Nope.
I do not have an offhand programs right now. I'll deal with that later with my dagger, but I'm not going to worry about it right now.
I was gonna say,
So-
do you have it?
I have a dagger, yes.
Okay.
So I would have a second attack, but I don't have it programmed properly, so I'm not going to deal with it.
Realmovic.
All right. That's me. I fixed my eye patch. It looks backwards to you guys, but I in fact wrote it backwards, so it shows up on stream correctly. I hope you all appreciate my dedication to the cause. It is slowly falling off of my face. Can I shoot Eldritch Blast around these people?
Yes.
Great. It's going to be one for each then. First one goes to the left. 22.
Yeah, hits.
And that does 5 force damage.
Okay. That looks very wounded.
And then the other one's going for the right. 7.
Goes wide. Actually, it probably hit the wall because you're kitty corner.
Ah. By the scorching sands. Alright, well, that's my turn.
Okay.
Also, I see we're once again using Guy's combat tracker thing.
Yep.
Shout out to
Tavern.
Guy.
Alrighty. Scoot, scoot. Well. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot the one that's between the other two and hope I don't
Okay.
hit one of them. And roll the right thing. A 12.
That hits. Barely.
Yep, it takes 7 damage and 3 sneak attack damage.
All right, your crossbow bolt goes right through the center and like splits the brain in half and it falls to the ground.
I wink. Though it's
We're
behind him.
paying
so you
attention
can't
to
see
the We're paying attention to the enemies. We're not going to notice that.
Oh, I
And
know.
he's wearing
it's
a
behind
mask. Oh, Mitra! There's one left. It seems very upset that it couldn't hit you.
Well, that's too friggin' bad. Oh, let's see here. How much damage do you do? You know what? Fuck it. That was the most horror movie-esque sound I have ever heard from this apartment.
Oh dear. Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, that hits.
I believe the thunder is if it moves.
Okay.
Let's see here. It takes. Let's see if it moves willingly before the end of my next turn. It takes the 4 thunder damage.
All right. Zio, you were muted.
What does that say, Garm?
Turban.
Oh, at 5th level, melee attack deals an extra 1d8 thunder.
Yeah.
Thanks, show.
I was typing it as you were reading. I'm like, well,
Okay, so I'll just take the 4 thunder. Or
Hmm.
I'll take the
No,
8.
no,
Fine.
that was the bludgeoning. The movement damage also goes up.
Oh boy.
So the bludgeoning goes up to is an
So
extra
it
8?
just took 15 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Cool.
Bludgeoning and thunder, maybe?
I think it's bludgeoning and thunder, yeah. But
Yeah.
whatever. It took a lot of damage.
I'm pretty sure it's
Damn.
dead, but
Or close
Nope.
to it.
Oh,
oh,
War Pick does bludgeoning damage?
Most of you hit the other one that died, so
Yeah.
it will take 11 if it moves before the end of my next turn.
Suddenly, I wish I.
Fuck you, brain.
and it's its turn. It really doesn't feel the need to move right now. It's just gonna go after you.
What the Garm?
I'm in costume.
What the?
All right, so that's a 7, which is not gonna. God, these guys.
I do
are
not regret getting you post-it notes.
Shout out to Pi for getting me these post-it notes. They don't quite stick, so I might have to try one of the other ones.
And the beak was a 8, so you're fine.
Oh.
Elrune.
1, 2. Ooh, boy.
That's a lot of crits suddenly. You guys really don't like these people. I mean,
No,
things-
I just make
They're
a
not
very good
people.
distraction.
And is sneak attack doubled?
Yes, it
Yes.
is. Well,
Okay.
I think
I
it's
just
deader than dead.
did 16, 17, 27, 35 damage? Am I adding that right?
16, 24. Yep, 35.
it had 34 left.
Boom!
All right, so you come up behind it and slice it into little pieces.
Well, is everyone all right? Did those creatures do all this?
They look, unless they could breathe fire or something.
There's
Who is
a lot of bodies.
Those things are cooked.
Yes, they are.
By the way, Amitra, how banged up do you look?
Not very.
Okay.
You know what? If I had to put a number on it, I'd say that I'm 37 out of 43.
Ah. Okay. So.
If you have magic, give you melee.
Hmm.
I'm not used to casters actually being confident in combat enough to be in melee. I apologize.
That's where the fun is.
And that's why I apologize. Shall we continue on?
All right, so in this room, it's basically a bit of a hallway. The 3 stands there have statues on them, facing east. They are 6-foot tall statues depicting male Waterdavian nobles clad in decorative plate armor. Carved into the stone base of each statue is a name. Elendron on the south, Ruathindar in the central, and Onthalas on the north.
Do we recognize any of those names?
Those names have been crossed out with chalk. Beneath them, new names have been added in what looks like a very weird. Does anyone know Goblin?
No.
Nope.
Damn it. Someday a group that knows Goblin will know.
I was gonna say, if we did, what would they say?
I'd actually like to lean in real close, ideally while everybody else is not looking, and
Mhm.
take my eye patch off and look at that writing.
Okay. Give me a
Eye of the Runekeeper?
stealth
Mm.
check.
Yep. Well, let me try and
Do you
find
know
stealth.
what it is? Well, we're all gonna know what it is.
Yeah, the problem is I start mumbling it to myself halfway through.
Actually, okay, let me tell you what they say. The first one says smelly bottom, and that's why you break stealth.
Smelly bottom.
I
What?
beg your pardon.
Excuse me?
And you see, like, you see that half of my face is suddenly lit the fuck up from the glowing fucking
From
thing in my
Post-it
eye.
notes.
Yes.
I will also point
right,
out
yes.
that this room is pitch black.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We haven't used light since we got here, Garm.
You're right.
You're emitting the first light we've encountered.
Well, you could be our flashlight.
You have an eye beam.
I hope you
Fair enough.
appreciate I've got the post-it note up.
Oh, I
Uh-huh.
see.
Also,
So
my
the
stubble
first
fell off.
The first one says smelly bottom, the next one says stupid skull, and the other one says born toothless.
Isn't everybody? Wait, are babies born with teeth?
No.
No. Babies are born with more bones than are in adults because they calcify and fuse together. Teeth are one of those things that will grow in, and that's why they chew on like ice cubes and cold things.
I thought they
It's called
did because it's
teething.
fun.
No, teething because it hurts like hell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I still chew
Alright,
on
well.
ice.
So,
Yeah. Time
Thanks,
passes.
amigo.
what's with the glowing eye?
Oh, shit. Huh.
Well,
Can I zap it?
please do not zap my eye. This was a gift from my patron.
Can you see with the eye patch on?
Actually, yes. My lord is full of wondrous things.
Okay. Interesting.
You might have to tell me more about your lord and God. I kind of like them already.
Well, I would love to tell you about the ways of Horus Ray.
How about when
Excellent.
we rest at some point?
I was going to say, when we bed down for the night, this will be interesting.
Karu, do I recognize the actual names of these three statues?
Yeah, I did say time passes for Pie's benefit. I didn't want to interrupt roleplay, so I just let it.
What was the language that the originals were in?
The originals were in common.
Oh, okay.
I don't have information. I suspect they're probably names of Waterdavian noble families. I'd have to look them up.
So I'd probably at least have heard of the last name, like the family name, but that's about it, probably.
I think it's only one name that's on each statue, so that's probably the family name of the person depicted.
Okay.
I'd have to double check, but given that there's no link for me, it's definitely not important. But
Not
yes,
yet, it
time
isn't.
passes. Not yet. We have reached possibly the first hour, so I'm going to roll the dice. Okay. No one. So it's not been an hour yet. Continue.
But it does get reset.
Nope, it doesn't reset until I roll a 1. It just means now every time passes, I rolled at 60-10 until
Oh,
something
to see if
happens.
it's been an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
So there's multiple. Wait. Is this open?
Yes, it is open.
Is anything down it?
It turns a corner. It goes a little ways and then it turns north.
Cool.
North? No,
Nah,
south.
this is
South,
not north.
sorry.
This is south.
I suck at directions. Elrune doesn't. I apologize.
I would like to look around and see if there's anything not roasty toasty and a ghosty.
You look around. This seems like a hallway no one has used for quite a while.
But there's a door.
Oh.
Is it open?
That door is not open.
Is it trapped?
Not that you can tell.
I poke it with mage hand.
Do you poke it to open it, or do you just poke the door?
I just poke it.
The door, like the other doors you've encountered.
Why, yes. This is a door.
It seems to open inward.
Okay,
not towards
I
you.
push harder.
All right, you push the door open. There is a sound of ceramic pottery breaking and crashing on the other side as you open it.
Okay, I didn't shove it open.
But they made a trap like you did.
As you open it farther, you see that behind the door there was a trap set up of basically old plates
My, how clever.
stacked against the door.
Damn, they smart. Did you go, oh, and then do that after I did it?
What?
Karu.
What?
Was that trap in the book, or did you do that?
Oh no,
After I
that's
set up bullshit.
no, that's been there. Rigged secret door, piled up against the west side of the secret door, undetectable from the east side, is a stack of old ceramic plates that fall and break when the door is opened.
So a noise trap.
So I am a genius. All right, then.
It was basically set there by the dudes that are dead to let them know if someone sneaks in this way.
Well
Yeah,
then,
but I don't think there's any dudes.
They're all dead.
once the plates stop crashing and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
do we hear any noise through the hallways of anything reacting to that noise?
Give me a perception check.
It's absolutely going to guess some kind of danger die at the very least.
I did not see that. Well, while you're listening, and Omitra's just staring at this trap and going like, "Hey, same thing."
Same trap. Same trap.
Same trap.
Omitra, you feel someone poke you from behind. That's great.
Did he actually make that eep?
No.
He withheld it.
Your Honor, I'd like to withhold the...
You don't hear any noise as
Can
Yeah.
I roll decent perception?
What
Did I hear
ponies?
me? Did I hear the eep?
yes.
There was no eep. Oh, there was.
You probably heard a sharp inhalation.
Yeah.
Well,
I snicker.
nothing seems to have noticed us. Shall we continue?
Indeed.
And time passes.
Oh dear.
So
Danger
still
die?
not an hour.
Wow. We're lucky. Or unlucky.
How? I always roll ones.
I know.
I see some
Oh.
things.
Wait, that's
This
the one I
was-
killed.
Yes, you are back in the same room.
It went in a circle.
Yep.
I can tell
So
it's the one I killed because I stepped on it. I step on it
there's a
again.
path north, or there's one that is west and then north, it looks like. Which would
Okay.
we prefer to go down?
We didn't reach the end of that hallway, actually. We should continue perusing the hallway to the west and south, I believe.
That's
You mean east and south?
east and south.
Isn't it just probably
Yes.
going to go in a loop?
Probably,
What
but
if
there could
the-
be treasure.
We could find a way behind more of those secret doors.
That is true.
It could be a good escape route.
My eye patch is coming off. Yeah.
I expect a real eye patch for next time.
I'll consider it. I'll consult
I
with people if that would be insensitive before I do that.
Good point.
By which I
Yeah,
mean I'll
so-
consult with Magic, who
That
Be like, yeah, sure, bro.
What, this?
is that a
that
door?
is the back side of the secret door that you guys had discovered on your way.
Ah.
Is that the
Okay.
one that had blood by it?
No, that's the one you stacked your trap against. Yeah,
Don't
so if
open
you
that
look-
one.
So if you look through the peephole there, you see the entrance, the shield room that you came in through for the first at the beginning of the session.
I see.
So you've
alright.
basically gone in a loop.
Is
You
there
can
like
go in a circle.
is there still sand on the ground here?
There's a bit near the secret entrance, but
I'd like to put some in the peephole. Not like block it up, but just like so it's in the peephole.
okay, sure.
Okay. We good.
So, north or west?
Let's try west first, considering. And then Catherine's just gonna follow Omitra, who's already going west.
Yep.
All right, these doors were open, so I'm just gonna. They were left open by the other.
Ah!
Sorry.
Must be 10.
Yeah.
I was more eyeing
Nope,
because
9.
of light.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, ow.
Sorry.
Yes. There's much hissing.
Is there anything in this room?
All right, so let's see. So the room to the south is. All right. So in the room to the south, you find 8 bedrolls spread out on the floor, 2 battered and rusty oil lanterns also on the floor, lighting the chamber. They're getting low on oil, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
I almost should. You know, it's funny. We didn't have lights on that time, but I think they would be gone by now. Like they would have guttered out by now.
Yeah, especially given all of the fires if it were
Yeah, so we're
open
gonna
too.
there's I'm just laughing because the only reason that there's actually light in the dynamic layer right now is
Oh, 'cause
because
they
of the
patched it.
patch. Yeah. So, again, 8 bedrolls are spread out on the floor, 2 battered rusty oil lanterns that have burnt out also on the floor. Do not light up the chamber. That's it.
Hmm.
Cool.
Well then,
Let's go north from here.
is there anything else in this room? Oh,
Oh, yes, there's a
there's another door here.
Oh.
It's very windy.
Yeah. Every day is a winding road.
interesting. There's a 6E on the map there, but there's no 6E on my handout.
They didn't
This
patch
is-
that. That's this hallway.
Yep, there's nothing interesting in that hallway.
The world's
What a
least
boring
interesting hallway.
You know, I think I know what's at the end of that hallway, and the deeper you go, the more you guess what it is, because it fucking stinks.
Oh, it's their shit pit.
Basically.
I'm leaving.
I suspect we shan't find what we're looking for here.
Oh my god,
Really?
I've never heard it called that, and I'm really sad I haven't experienced it until now.
You're welcome.
Like, considering the amount of bandits that lived here, they had to go somewhere.
Disgusting.
All right. So
So north we go.
Is there
Okay.
anything left in this room? I mean, was there anything in this room?
let me see. Okay, so the entire northern wall of that room is one large stone fresco depicting a rugged mountain hollowed out with caverns containing tiny sculpted figures of dwarves. Behind the mountain, carved rays of brilliant sunlight fan out to the edges of the wall. Beneath the mountain fresco, carved into the floor, is a large recessed stone tub. So you get the idea that while the corner there was being used as a bathroom, this might have been a bathroom in times long gone by.
But it
Inside the
doesn't
stone,
Um,
inside the bedroll. Sorry, inside the tub is a bedroll. If there was anything else here, it's been taken.
are there any
Oh.
secret doors?
Give me a perception check.
Investigation? Because I'm
All
looking
right.
specifically.
Time is passing. You notice that
Shit.
one of the statues is missing, and there's like a slot instead in that little cubbyhole, as if some kind of key or something had been there, but the key has been removed.
Huh.
Interesting.
And for the timekeeper's sake, we're going to go down to yellow for the next hour. But an hour has officially passed since you came down to the dungeon.
Cool.
I did the Y backwards on this one. No, well, I mean, I did it normally.
But yes, it does seem like...
Tara, do you want me
Yes?
to keep track of how many hours we've been down here?
Yeah, go for it.
That seems like a if you want to go for it. Do you want me to?
It's honestly... I
a
think
good
it'll be
way to
more
know how
useful to
long.
keep track of it. Yeah, so yeah, let's do it. Sorry. But yeah, other than that, it seems like this room was cleared out by someone else. I wonder who.
Hi.
Hello.
Wouldn't me?
Wouldn't you?
So, I guess north is the only way left to go, correct?
Seems that way.
All right, then.
I admit I got a little bit lost because I was making sure all my streaming stuff was good. And also drawing myself a new eye patch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, as far as
Following.
Ramovic is concerned, someone has been here already, and they've taken everything of value, which means the object you're looking for is definitely not in here.
Yeah, Relmevic is really not expecting to find anything on this floor. He's just...
Yeah,
Yeah.
neither is Tethrin, and Tethrin is kind of like, we should probably go
Can we
south.
go south now?
Oh shit, I
Yeah,
lost the party.
we're up this way.
Okay.
We might as well see what else is here.
As you say that, Elrune, you... A second to check something.
Should I chill while you're doing this? I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Go for it.
Well, if you're watching this, I hope you're enjoying yourselves, and if you want to support what we do, follow us on Twitch and YouTube and Patreon. Patreon, yes. You can find us at patreon.com/Midgardia, twitch.tv/Midgardia, and the YouTube channel where you are almost certainly currently watching this. This video is a number of firsts for us. This is our first session of Dungeon of the Mad Mage, the official Undermountain module for 5th edition. This is our first session with webcams, which I'm not sure if Car is regretting yet, because it means I get distracted drawing things on post-it notes. And this is also our first use of the YouTube Premiere system, because we wanted to work out all the technical kinks while not on Twitch. So if you're watching this at the Premiere, hello! At least probably 2 or 3 of us are in chat.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Or I fell asleep, one of the two.
That can
Wait,
happen.
what? You cut out there.
I said, or I fell
You might
asleep.
have fell asleep.
Before the premiere, not mid-session. Also, I keep starting off to the right because that's where all of everything is, except for the map, which is in front of me. I'm working on it.
I mean, one would hope you wouldn't fall asleep mid-session.
Yeah, you would hope. Anyway, if you enjoy what we do, follow us, subscribe to us if you have the money, all that kind of stuff. Like and subscribe.
Please follow us on YouTube.
Hit that bell icon for notifications.
All right. So, Elrune, as you're going up this hallway, you notice two things. One, there seems to be two hidden doors on the east side wall. And the reason you're pretty sure of this is because behind the wall, you hear the muffled sounds of two people arguing.
Elrune immediately brings her hand up to stop the others and motions for them to be quiet. She points towards that door where she hears voices, and you said I heard two?
Yes.
And she brings up two fingers and is like, again, being quiet as possible, saying, I hear two people over there. There's two secret doors. We're not alone in here. Not everyone's dead.
I have a very important question.
Yes.
How large is a mage hand?
It's about the size of a hand.
What it says a spectral floating hand. What
Mhm.
does it look like? Is it like white and
It's
shiny? Is it
It's like a ghostly hand, but it is visible. It can be the color you prefer your magic to look.
like
But
is
it
it
is visible.
does it emit light?
It
'Cause I don't-
probably has a low glow to it, but it's not like immediately noticeable. Like it's not a shining beacon, but it probably does have a glow of magic to it.
Okay. And last question. Did you figure out an answer for the questions I asked you earlier?
Yes.
Yes was the answer.
Yes.
Are you going to regret that?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Elrune,
But it's not the first time someone's used Mage Hand to open a secret door.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you like me to open the door
Let us
Now
get
that-
into position.
now that we know
and
how
then
it works?
Karu, so we know where the door is exactly, right?
Yes. I will yeah, I will say this one is not a unidirectional door. So you can open it from the other side if you find the mechanism.
Okay, so
What you saw was there is a 1-inch diameter hole bored through the wall, a few inches off the floor. Right here. And then at the end of the hallway.
okay. She points
Ow.
these things out and then
Sorry.
it's like, if you can open that door, we can be ready in case the fight starts. Let's try not to kill anyone immediately, please.
I'll do my best.
I won't.
So Karu, I'll go up relatively close to the door so I'm ready when Omitra tries to open it with the switch that he knows about.
I will again point out that this is not a peephole door, so it does not seem to have the same mechanism as the other secret doors you have encountered.
You have to find the mechanism to open it.
Yep.
Ah. You think it's a button?
Can we see a mechanism on this side?
Give
Or
me
like how it will open?
give me an investigation check.
I'm so ready for this. I'm so not ready for this.
Can I roll anything above a 10 tonight?
We
I
just
rolled a
don't
4.
know.
No, you cannot.
Well,
There's a
I mean,
secret door, but you cannot
mean-
find the mechanism to open it.
Okay, so let's continue quietly.
Sneaky, sneaky.
That's stealth check time.
Yes.
I would like to ready a spell.
Okay.
10.
There,
did it,
there
Zio.
you go, Zio.
I would have rather had my investigation check.
Okay, so not quite as stealthy besides Elrune, who was melted into the shadows.
Oh my god, that was adorable. I just
Shut
imagine that
up!
noise. I imagine that noise as you melt into the shadows.
It's like, ah.
Like that's the noise of melding the edges of yourself.
So she has gone forward a bit as she stealth, mostly
yeah.
to avoid
Mhm.
these not as stealthy individuals.
I'm
Hey,
darkness.
I was
Mhm.
fairly stealthy.
I am the night. I am cute as hell.
Oh.
So what
I
do you
mean,
guys want
luckily
to
it's
do?
also pitch black in here.
Yeah. Time has passed, by the way.
Oh my.
We know there's secret doors. We know there's someone behind there. There has to be another way to get to that location. So maybe
Where?
continue forward.
Where was the one secret door?
Like here-ish. No, sorry. Before the hallway.
I mean, I might be able to do something, but it might be a waste of a spell slot too.
Don't waste anything.
Don't
yet.
waste it.
Waste the spell slot.
Because I do still have shatter.
I also I have a horn. Like army, the only purpose is to be loud horn. It's like a rudimentary trumpet,
Oh.
I guess. So you can make like a few notes.
I found a door.
Oh.
Oh ho.
My crossbow is definitely out, by the way.
Still got the Kopesh out.
Do I see any traps or anything of the sort on this door, Karu?
No,
Is it locked?
doesn't seem to be. You
I
do
will-
hear something on the other side, though.
Oh, what do I hear?
You hear the sound of something rather disturbing. A slightly slurping, kind of like a bug. Something feeding on the other side, very noisily.
Okay, I tell everyone else this.
Do you just hear one? Do you hear more than one?
It's kind of hard to tell.
There's at least one in there. I can't guarantee more or less. There's at least one in there.
It definitely sounds like something bigger and more disturbing than a grell. Grell? Yeah.
Yeah, I bring out my rapier, so I'm ready.
Okay.
Well, other people? Do you want to get into position? Because I'm not getting closer.
Indeed.
I will say the door you're at opens towards you.
Is it to
Of
the north
course
or
it
the
does.
south?
Actually,
The door opens against the south wall.
So it
Mitra,
opens that way.
can you use your mage hand to open the door?
You're muted.
You're muted. Bye.
Can I use Mage Hand to open the door?
Yeah, sure.
Like, do I know how this one works? Because there's a clear
It's just
handle
a
on
door.
this side.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to do it quick or slow?
Slow in case it might do creaks and stuff.
I mean,
If we open it loudly, it just might.
be prepared to slam it shut, though.
Yes.
Alrighty. Sounds good. I open the door slowly.
Chair?
You see
A recliner?
a throne.
Oh,
Oh, this room. Okay.
That makes sense, yeah.
I should sit in it again.
Marble steps form a dais upon which stands a large, high-back throne made of interwoven bleached bones. Each of the throne's bone armrests is carved to resemble a fanged snake.
Hmm. We don't see anything though, right?
What was making the noise?
Shit, sorry. So far, not yet. But you
Okay.
can tell that this is a rather large room and you cannot see what's on the north end.
Okay, I'm going to quietly start stepping
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
And-
same.
around the corner.
Okay, you peek around the corner.
Ah!
That's not a good sound.
Okay, so
What?
first of all, you see
That's a large desk.
in the middle of the room, there lies the bones, skull, and rotted leather wing flaps, and the stinger of a wyvern, intermingled with shards of clear crystal.
Oh yeah.
No.
There's also a bunch of dead humanoids being feasted upon by a large carrion crawler. And
What's
through the
that?
door to the north,
Mm.
you can see, because this door is also open, another carrion crawler munching on its meal over there.
Shit.
What's
I
a
hate-
carrion crawler?
Yeah, I
Um,
hate to ask that question, but
That's
It
crawler.
has
to
many
me.
legs.
Bug.
okay.
Can you
Think-
PM me a picture?
I can make the token larger.
Ah!
Huh.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And you said
It's a
this is
fat
large?
maggot.
Pretty much. They're basically the things that keep this place clear of corpses.
Beating the crap out of them sounds like a really bad idea. I think
Yeah,
we're gonna end
why?
up beating the crap out of them.
Why is it a bad idea?
They're very big and they eat people.
I mean, if they're eating the bodies, maybe they don't want to fight us. I mean, bodies don't attack back.
But we are bodies. Blessed
Dead
with the
bodies
spark of
don't
light.
attack.
Have
Dead
I-
bodies don't attack back.
Do I have any information on what these things are? If they have any weaknesses?
They're big fat boys.
If they're immune to lightning?
Philosophy. Give me a. This would probably be a history check or a nature check.
You know what?
I'm- As well, these things I'm reading up on them as well. They both kind of stop munching and stop to sniff the air and turn to look at you guys.
Well, that's that question settled.
I believe in you.
Oh, hey, I have a handout. Do you really want to see the whole?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
You can close your eyes. Oh, it is a
Oh.
fat maggot.
Ugh.
Huh. Are the
Largely
things
boys.
on its chin more legs, or are they feelers?
Yeah.
Palpators?
Palpate. By the way they're moving right now, you guess that that's how they can smell stuff.
Interesting.
Are they moving towards us?
They are not moving at the moment. Pi, did you roll your?
Yeah.
Yep, my 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Beyond the fact that they're well known for being the kind of creature that lurks in these kind of dungeons because they like to eat dead bodies. I'd say the only thing you know is they're more scavengers than.
Show we can hear you crinkling.
Sorry.
Thank you.
More scavengers than predators.
Hmm.
If we leave them be,
Maybe.
they'll leave us be.
What is the range on this?
Hmm.
Actually, how far away is it? Oh, that's, I'm sure. Yeah, alright.
It looks like we might not have a choice. Someone might be starting combat for us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
I really like that they do have handouts for all the
It's very nice for your
Mhm.
players to go, what's that?
What does it look like?
What's its name?
Oh, that's got 120 feet range.
Firebolt?
That is too
I
many
don't
feet.
have Firebolt.
Huh.
What, you expected me to have it?
Yes.
So you just got a
Yeah,
fancy
right.
card with Firebolt on it.
Why would you
Yes.
take a firebolt if you have
Eldritch
Eldritch Blast?
Blast.
So pretty.
Ooh.
That's quite nice.
All right, I'd like to bitch slap it from back here.
Okay.
man.
that works.
Oh.
That hits.
Let's see here. It cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn, and the hand that I made clings to it. If it is undead, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn as well.
Okay. All right, so roll some initiative because you just made these things angry.
I think we might have to have a talk later, Amitra.
Please roll well, please.
Oh, whoops.
What was that?
I think that was the opposite.
Oh, well.
Well, someone's ready for battle. All right,
Always.
Omitra.
Alright, I'll see you guys in
get to
20
go again.
minutes.
Combat doesn't take that long. This isn't free.
I'm gonna watch the time.
Yeah, all right. One.
Why did
That's
that do
definitely more than 15 feet. Alrighty. As a bonus action before I cast my spell,
Okay.
I'd like to flip it off and curse at it. What's my proficiency? 3. All right.
Do you
I'm sorry. I haven't programmed it in yet. Otherwise, I would.
you gain bonus damage? Okay. I just wanted to see what it does.
Oh,
That's still gonna miss though. Probably.
But you get 2.
Yes.
you do.
That misses, but you have one more. That hits.
All right. 8. Yeah.
Lit.
Okay. Remember, the Hexblade Curse does give you a bonus to damage.
Damage rolls.
So plus 3, 11.
Okay. All right. So nope. It doesn't look very happy.
That's too bad.
All right. This one is. How fast are these guys? Oh yeah. Okay. Gonna squeeze through the door. Ah shit. That's about as far as it can go. You're too far. Oops. Yeah, it's just gonna keep going. Wait, no. Cat
Girl.
trying to do a thing.
Oh,
All right, Elrond, your turn.
thank you for getting close enough to give me combat advantage. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
18
Hits.
and sneak attack. Oh,
That's
Yeah.
that is a
Ow.
spicy meatball, my friend.
I'm sorry.
22 damage.
What talk did we need to have?
don't start fights.
I think you finished them, so it's okay.
A lady doesn't start fights.
But she
finishes
can
them.
finish them.
Is that why Elrune is doing it?
All right, Tethrin.
Okay,
Well, she
Tethrin's
is the
gonna
only lady here.
Tethrin is gonna glance at Ral, because I'm not gonna say the rest of it. He's gonna glance at Ral and be like, "You can do it," and then Garm take a bardic inspiration as my bonus action.
Thanks.
So a D8,
Okay.
and then
And I can add that
next
to
time-
the attack roll.
attack rolls, saving throws, or ability checks in the next 10 minutes.
Cool.
And then this guy looks like he's getting harassed pretty good.
I don't think we're close enough for you to call me Ral yet.
That- Oh well, Ral. And then I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna shoot
hits.
this guy. So 11 damage.
Yeah, it's looking pretty hurt.
Finish him.
It's his
And
buddy's turn first.
oh, true. Whoops.
Mitra, you're fucked.
Listen.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Alright,
know.
so it's gonna lash out with its tentacle beard.
Does it have eyes?
It does.
Yeah, it's got big, like,
Uh,
teardrop shaped ones.
23 to hit.
oof.
Shockingly, that hits.
You take 5 poison damage. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. Dang, I was kind of hoping I had advantage on that. I don't know why I would.
Okay. So the rest of you see Omitra get hit by the tentacles and stop moving.
What?
Oh,
You are paralyzed.
Oh, that's bad.
Is it that one? No, nothing popped up.
Yeah, no.
This one?
No.
That one?
You had it right.
I mean, that one works.
You're a statue.
you T-posing.
Damn.
Is
Yeah,
there a
works.
way to
It's
like not turn off your cam, but to pause the video until your character can move again?
No, but that would be hilarious.
Oh, that'd be great.
I'm sorry, Pi, you'll just have to sit there stone-faced for this entire time.
I mean, you could always maybe take a screenshot and then just put that as your rest.
Too much work. All right. It still has another attack, so now that you are paralyzed, it is going to try and bite you.
Uh-oh.
Really, even with advantage. 13.
No.
No, not even
That's
without
great.
shield.
Oh, that's amazing.
Alrighty then. Realmovic, your turn.
Alright, do I have to call the use of the inspiration die before I use it?
You.
No,
I mean,
you can use it for the attack, but you have to choose to use it before you know if it
Before.
hits or misses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
so you can declare the use of it after rolling, but before.
Before Kerr
Rolling.
says whether you hit or not.
Okay, I'm gonna roll and then decide whether I'm gonna use the die or not. So, yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm just saying, give me a second before
Yeah,
she
yeah,
tells
no.
me, is what I'm getting at here.
That's
Alright,
completely fair.
I'm gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at... there are no good options in this life. The closer
This
one.
one's heavily injured.
Oh, okay. Then yes, the close one. And yeah, I'll keep that. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
So that does 10 force damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I'm going to fire another one at it. And that's 18. I'm gonna keep that. Does 18 hit?
Yes.
That does 12 force damage.
Nice. You slay it.
Murdered.
Nice.
Alright, well that's my turn.
Right. Mitra, you are paralyzed.
Another unnatural abomination slain by the light of Horus Ray.
You can give me another Constitution saving throw. Hey, you saved. So you
Yay.
shake off the paralyzation,
Shake
but
it.
that's the end of your turn.
Shake it off.
Cat.
You're muted, bye.
It touched me. Am I prone? Or did I accidentally click that?
That was you accidentally clicking. Yeah. So you're good, but that's all you can do this
Yep.
time. Are you remember to press done. Okay, this one's dead. So Alrune, your turn.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. You are no longer paralyzed. I get combat advantage. I am stabbing this motherfucker.
Show your mic. All right.
21,
When you win hits.
9 damage, and a sneak attack. So that's 20 damage to it.
Jeez Louise. All right. It's looking
Rogues!
pretty bad. Yep. That's the thing you do. Damage. All right, Tethrin. This thing
All
is
right.
looking pretty injured.
Okay. Well, 1, 2, 4. Oh. So, if I were to go here, a 15-foot cone would that include Elrune as well?
Yes.
Mm,
Don't you dare.
I was considering it,
Absolutely do it.
but it's. I'm gonna go.
Don't waste your spells. We're
Oh, it's
gonna
not a
kill this
spell.
thing easily.
It's not a
I
spell.
was going to say that you are the healer, so if you want to.
Yeah, but this is also a dangerous place to injure your friends or
If I were to
companions.
go here, well, was that the same place? No.
That was the exact same place.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna go over here, and I'm going to shoot an arrow at it.
Okay.
18.
That
Does an
hits.
18 hit? 7 damage to it total. And as a bonus action, how bad do you look right now, Mitra?
About a 32 out of 43.
Yeah, you'll
I'm
be
fine.
However, as bonus action, I'm going to also give you an inspiration dice. Be like, you'll be fine. And that's me done. Oh.
All right. So this thing doesn't like you, Elrune. So it's going to turn on you now.
Okay.
And ooh. Okay, so I'm going to guess an 11 doesn't hit.
Nope.
So you avoid the tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
And a 12 to the bite is probably not going to hit you either.
Nope.
Cool. So you avoid getting hit by this carrion crawler. And Realmovic, it's your turn.
Alright, pew pew is the plan. I mean, like, I'm smiting things with the light of my god. It's a little more serious than that, but it's more like
But pew pew!
Pew pew.
Pew pew!
16, does that hit?
Yes.
Good. 6 force damage. And one more. 8. Does 18 hit?
Yep.
It's 4 force damage.
All right, so you pew pew that thing to death.
Again.
And another beast falls to Horus Ray's light.
I think it was mostly my stabbing.
And occasionally a bit of my pew pewing.
I have a very... Should I exhaustedly sit down in the chair, guys?
Oh.
Take your... What do you think your character would do?
Hang
I mean,
on.
you've been traveling for like over an hour, battled 2 creatures.
Does this seem like a good idea?
In spite of this wisdom check that I just made, I think the answer is yes. I'm going to say I'm just going to sit down for a minute. And
That's going to be a bad idea.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well,
Do you take a seat?
I like how he's
Don't
the one
do
who sat in the
that.
chair, given who sat in it the last time.
Tell me about the chair, buddy.
All right. So as you sit down, the thrown serpent armrests magically animate and bite you.
I hate this place.
It
This
hates
is
you
the
too.
only the first level. Hi, Earl.
Okay. So the first
Ooh.
one's gonna attack and hit, and the second one misses you because you're probably jerk at the first one and your hand gets away from it.
Yeah, that 26 definitely hits.
Yeah. Kind of assumed.
Yeah,
Mm,
it's not good.
Uh-huh. You haven't got injured yet, and then you decide to sit down on a throne covered in bones.
Okay, so you take
The bone
5
throne.
piercing damage.
Yeah.
5 piercing damage. And give me a constitution saving throw.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
That's a crit fail.
That's a crit fail, buddy. How dead am I?
Holy crap.
I was gonna say I made the Constitution saving throw when I sat in the chair.
Yeah.
It was good knowing all of you. I'll be over here.
Taking
Dead.
26 poison damage.
Oh, ow. So, I think we're gonna have to take a short rest.
So I'd like to point out the idiot that started this fight did
Yeah.
better than the idiot that killed everything and then sat in the chair.
You sat in the chair. What a.
Rip.
You even had two characters who said, that's a bad idea.
And the third
As
I
you
was
sat
already
down.
going, yeah.
I know.
That's why I stopped mid-sentence.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have 3 HP.
Well,
What?
okay, get out of the chair.
I have
How
34.
much health?
It just did 31 to me.
I'm sorry, how do I have more health than you do?
Wait, you... I have
I'm
0.
really curious as to how much health the rest of you guys have now.
Anyway, so is
Hi,
that it?
Earl.
So, get off the chair.
Hi, Earl.
What a good boy.
The snakes go back to being inanimate.
I'm immediately going forward to grab him and pull him away from the chair a bit, and is like,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you probably catch me as I fall out of the chair.
Tethrin, I believe. Oh God, how much do you weigh?
Probably not much, honestly.
Garm, my strength is shit. How much do you weigh?
I had an 8 and I was stronger.
I didn't. Probably too much then.
Karu, should I see if I can actually hold him up as he falls forward?
Give me a strength check.
Can I run forward and help since she was behind me?
I mean, you're fine. You might stagger a bit.
-2 to my strength.
Yeah,
bar.
so you stagger a bit and kind of like there's staircase behind you, and then
Shit, help.
and then Umitra comes up from behind and kind of like at least manages to make sure you two don't stumble down the staircase.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we're gonna sit you down on these stairs. Just don't fall on top of us, please. Sit down, okay? Tethrin, you said you can heal, yes? Maybe
can.
help him. He's a little woozy, I think. Are you okay there?
I'm just gonna
I
like...
think he's gone back to his the language he normally speaks. I think maybe I don't know.
What kind of poison is this, Karu? Tell me about this poison.
It's just poison.
What does that
Man up,
mean?
buddy.
It means you feel really weak and kind of want to vomit, but that's pretty much it. Like
Okay.
it's not. It doesn't
It
have
is
any.
either a blood coagulant or it screws with your nerves.
I'm going with screws with the nerves.
But you don't like. It doesn't feel like it has any lingering effects besides the thing. Like it was strong enough to nearly kill you, but that's it.
Aside from that, you're cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hurts like a bitch and then you'll be fine.
Can you imagine if you'd fucking dropped me and I took 1d6 falling damage and died?
You wouldn't have died. You would have fallen unconscious and would have been dying.
Show.
I'm just gonna look at Ram and be like, or Rao. Wow, I can't even say his name.
Realm Epic.
And be like, if you puke on me, I will sit you back on that chair. And there's my healing.
14.
I'd like to wheeze and cough for a while.
You're welcome. I blew a 3rd level spell slot on you.
Thanks. Can I cure wounds on myself?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to run my hand across the flat of my my sword, and I have to cast this at 3rd level.
Right, because Warlock.
So that's
12.
12.
You probably haven't set how many spell slots you had.
Sure haven't. It's okay.
You
I'm fine.
change that and try again.
I mean, it cast properly, didn't it?
Yeah, it just
Oh,
says
it did.
after that
Yeah.
all spell
Sorry.
slots expend.
Yeah.
That was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
First rule of
You
dungeon
think.
crawling: don't sit in uninviting looking chairs. Second
It's
rule: don't
covered
sit in
in
inviting looking
bones.
chairs without checking them first.
Yes, yes, I'll have to keep that in mind.
How about we let you sit and rest for a little while?
I can carry on. My arm's just bleeding slightly. And like
No.
you see the arm's like dripping clear liquid from the wound.
I just sit down on the stairs and it's like, no, we're gonna just give it like 10 minutes even. I'd
Is that
rather
water?
you not fall over.
Oh yeah, I'll
Might be the poison.
blow out
might
a
be the
water
venom.
skin, take a chug. Yeah.
No, I mean, you said that your arm was dripping clear liquid.
I figured that was the venom.
Probably the venom. Probably weird venom things. I don't know how that
And
works.
then it'd be yellowish, kind of.
It's hard to tell
I
against
mean,
my
we
skin.
can only see in black and white because dark vision.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's very
You
noir
can
down
see
here.
shades of gray.
How many?
50.
No.
I do not want to see that actually.
Anyway, so are we actually taking a short rest?
Well, time has already passed, so we're gonna mark that. And then, do you want to take a short rest? That's an hour.
I mean, I am actually fine to keep going. I am back to almost full. It's like the poison never happened.
Yeah, no. Basically, Elrune is basically saying let's sit and rest for 10 minutes. She wants to make sure he's not going to
Okay.
like pass out because of this poison. We don't know yet.
It's true.
Okay.
It's
So-
mostly waiting to see if he has any lingering effects of poison for 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Okay. So, when Pi gets back, I'll let her know that 2 times have passed.
Okay.
It does seem like Raumavik is returning to his normal color, or at least shade of gray. And there are no lingering effects. So what do you want to do next?
I mean, I can see a door here,
And right here.
and there's another door here,
Oh yeah.
and an open one here.
Huh.
If we run across bandits, we should shove one into the chair.
That seems like a very, very...
It's quite effective.
That seems very cool.
I got out of it fine.
Barely.
While people are resting,
Bandaging up my arm.
I would like to examine the surrounding area for hidden doors or hidden compartments.
I can barely hear you, Show.
Sure.
While people are resting, I would like to examine the area around the throne for hidden doors or hidden compartments. Yes, I am OCD about this.
Okay, go for it.
Alrighty.
I had my headphones on, I know.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
While...
All right. So time passes. Oh wait, you were doing that while.
While people were resting.
Okay, never mind then.
So during that 10 minutes.
There's
Uh,
nothing.
That's what I figured.
I will say while we're sitting and basically waiting to see how our token human is doing,
Yeah.
I do pull out some parchment from my bag and just start writing it while we're writing in it while.
Okay. Why don't you give me a roll for that?
Yep,
Dear
I
diary,
might as well do that while we're waiting.
today sucked.
Karu, what should I be using the attribute for this? Wisdom or intelligence?
I'd say intelligence.
Okay. Please let me roll decently. Ah!
Okay, I'm looking.
Ever-loving hell!
I'm
I would
really
like to
looking.
look over
Forward.
and see.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how that map is gonna look.
This entire section is just question marks.
I mean, we have to backtrack probably. So I'll be able to be like, okay, let's pay more attention to this.
Okay, so Omitra, you go up behind Elrune and you see her sketching
A bad map.
this room. She got really well, and then it's like squiggles.
And she's muttering to herself and is just really annoyed right now.
Yeah. You suck at this. You want some help?
You know what? Please. Please. I'm
Can I help her?
Do you have cartographer's tools or something?
No, just like point
Oh.
out.
Okay.
but his background feature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm reading that. Actually, I'll treat that as an aid.
That's kind of what I was going for.
So could I roll
Yeah.
again basically with
Yeah.
like I had advantage?
Mhm.
Okay. Better?
At
Not
least
by
it's
much.
got like the right direction of things. It's a bit, it doesn't look. It looks like a child drawing a map instead of like a cartographer, but at least it's going in the right directions.
At least it won't get us horribly, horribly lost in a pit.
Oh man.
Exactly.
Sad thing is, if it had been wisdom, it would have been one more.
So functional, but not very pretty, and you might have missed a couple of secret doors, but it should be fine.
So maybe on the way back we can do slightly better if you want
Yeah,
to.
I'm basically if we go back this way, I'm gonna be paying more attention to this so I can edit it and get it better.
Yeah.
But it will work to get us back through the way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I will say, guys, I'm gonna be doing this every time we take a rest.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's fine.
Ometra, if you can help me every time, I would really appreciate that because I'm really new at this and it's obvious as I'm working on this map.
Friends.
Okay.
That's friendship.
Teamwork.
Sure. Mike.
That was yawn.
Yes. As a tiefling, I definitely have to help out, fellow.
God damn it, I can't keep a straight face every time.
I'm glad to see that the bonds of brotherhood run so deep among the tieflings as well. As I'm still bandaging
Actually,
up my arm.
probably would have said sisterhood.
The sisterhood of tieflings. Bandage.
Oh my god.
Wait, do you think
This is-
Catherine is a female too?
Yeah,
Oh. I mean
Like,
the long hair. and
look
the-
at Tethrin's design.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh crap.
Not to mention, his
Also, his hair
avatar
is
is
longer than that.
tilted to the side. It's not front
Oh, it
facing
is.
forward.
Mhm. That's how you can tell. That's
The more
classic.
feminine ones are tilted.
So, what do you think, male or female?
Sorry?
What do you think, Garm? What would he think, male or female?
I already know, people have told me. But Realmevic
means-
Realmevic is thoroughly convinced that every single person he is traveling with is female.
I love how it's been over an hour. We fought with him, you've healed him, and he still hasn't figured it out.
He doesn't really care. Either way.
It's just hilarious.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Tethrin is just like, whatever.
Yeah, that's basically what it
Wouldn't be the first time.
I will say, at some point, I walk over to Tethrin as he's looking for doors, and is like, we need to start placing bets on how long it takes him to notice.
Oh, not until we get out of here, is my bet.
My bet would be not until we get to the flagon and the dragon when someone else says something.
Also, the bet would be null and void if someone else has to spell it out to him.
Yeah, you're all probably somewhat right.
We'll see.
It's not something he's putting a lot of thought into.
Yeah. He doesn't
it's
have a
just-
reason to really
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
As far as like, you're probably the first tiefling he's ever seen, not counting one he thought was a tiefling. So
Yeah. So you're the second tiefling he's ever seen.
yeah, exactly.
Oh man, wait till things get really strange.
I know,
I
right?
haven't unfurled my wings yet.
I was gonna say, I don't think we still know about that.
No, they still look like a really, really
I'm just
weird
waiting
looking
for him
cloak.
to question why one tiefling has a tail and one doesn't.
Yeah.
Dude, do you think he's gonna ask it? Like, he's supposed to be very cautious and respect. Like, one of his things is that he's supposed to be, he's as someone new to these strange lands, I am cautious and respectful in my dealings. So he's just kind of taking everything at face value and not really asking what could be intrusive questions.
Yeah, but once we get to know each other, it's gonna be like, so did you lose your tail or were you without one?
Or did
Oh
you
my
just
God.
decide not to grow a tail?
I could totally see Tethrin just taking offense, like quote offense, and like slapping him and being like, "You don't ask such things."
Followed by Ralph Maverick walking away and Omitra. So, how'd you grow your tail?
You know, the normal way. And then
We're gonna be messing
flick the
with
tail
this guy
against.
so much, Garm.
You absolute
God.
scoundrels, every one of you. Especially Earl.
Hey,
Hi, Earl.
It's a bard, a rogue, and a source lock. What did you expect?
Sorlock.
Please pet your
Sorlock.
cat for me. What a good boy.
Oh, that's the goodest boy.
Oh god.
He's
By the
best
way-
boy.
Donate to Midgardia so that we can get a better webcam to see Earl.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the only reason.
You want to see Earl in like
HD.
In
HD.
4K.
Yeah. So is that it for tonight then?
Yeah, I think I was wondering if we'd get through another rumor, but then RP happened, so
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
this was good fun.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed our first episode of Mad Mage and our ridiculous new characters. Thank
Oh,
you,
man.
Kari, for all of the character art
Yeah.
and for making the overlay.
Get your own tokens.
Yes, please commission Karu. All the commissions.
Yeah,
She has
and
really good character tokens.
absolutely. And if you do want to support the things you do, you can commission Carter for that kind of stuff. That gives her food. We like it when she has food and when Earl has food. Look at that. Oh, he's
Yes.
off cam now. But he's a
Earl
good
Earl
boy.
loves it when he has food.
Yeah, he's a big
Um,
fan, actually.
Also,
Is it?
join us on Wednesday on Twitch for our Hyrule campaign. And on Friday, Garm is going to be DMing a new campaign in his own original setting.
And
I'm
he's not nervous
terrified.
at all.
I'm terrified. Yeah. But yeah,
Which
yeah,
means we'll also get Karu playing a character.
yeah.
She can
And yeah.
do that?
Yeah.
Follow us on YouTube, follow us on Twitch. If you really like what we do, subscribe to us on Twitch or Patreon. Because that
And
gives us
YouTube.
money. And, well, that doesn't give us money, though.
We need a unique URL though.
Not yet.
Yeah. Anyway.
Instead of
baby steps.
We all hope you've enjoyed this, and yeah,
Have a good night.
have a good night.
Bye.
Good night.